Playing football with your feet, it's one thing. Playing football with your heart is another. The Granada School District welcomes you to this broadcast of Friday Night Lights on KVAY. Bobcat football, always playing with your feet and heart. Go Bobcats!
Peacock Funeral Home in Lamar appreciates the dedication and hard work that all of the student athletes in southeastern Colorado have put forth to make this season a success. With 4 generations of trust and service, Peacock Funeral Home cares about southeastern Colorado.
Well, good afternoon, sports fans. You're listening to 105.7 FM KVAY here on YouTube exclusively. It is audio only. Granada at Sierra Grande, the 9 playing the 8 seed, as we have got a wonderful game coming our way. This is the Scooters Coffee Game of the Week. Scooters Coffee invites all sports fans to stop by 1231 North Main in Lamar today to enjoy specialty coffee, ice drinks, blenders, smoothies, teas, and bake-from-scratch pastries and more. Their convenient and fast drive-thru will get you in and out and onto the ball game. Scooters Coffee, amazing people, serving amazing drinks, amazingly fast. Big thank you to them for bringing us our game of the week. Granada at Sierra Grande, 6-man football state playoff game. The Sierra Grande Panthers, a very tough team. You know, the 8 playing the 9. You expecting a close matchup here. You know, these are the matchups that upsets happen the most because they aren't really upsets. 8 and 9, they're right next to each other. You know, one beating the 16, that's big. 8-9, it can be a coin flip more often than not. But again, ready for a great matchup. This is the pregame show brought to you by Tri-State Body Shop. Chad and his team at Tri-State Body Shop are proud supporters of high school athletics, wishing both teams the best of luck. Tri-State Body Shop in Lamar, known for great quality work when it comes to things like auto body repair, painting, auto service, and windshield replacement, just to name a few. Tri-State Body Shop at 204 West Poplar in Lamar, always striving to take care of all your auto body repair needs. Big thank you to them for sponsoring our pregame show. Granada at Sierra Grande, 6-man football action. And, you know, quick thing to talk about is the size of the teams. Granada will leave about 11 kids on the roster, while Sierra Grande doubling up at about 22. Granada 6-3 actually heading into this game. Both these teams do share a loss against Eads earlier in the season. Called both those games. Sierra Grande lost 84-54 in a shootout. And then Granada was leading against Eads and then ended up losing that game 44-27 in that fourth quarter. Granada's other losses are Stratton and Cheyenne Wells, the the champion and the runner-up from last year's state tournament. So Granada only losses against very, very tough teams, while this Sierra Grande team started the season off with that loss against Eads and then went on a 9 games unbeaten, just torching it against every opponent they went against. Yeah, that one loss. After that, their closest game was against Shara, 50-34, in the week after that Eads game. You know, still that was very earlier in the season. Then after that, they just kept continuing torching other teams. Bit of a windy one here in Sierra Grande. Here in near Fort Garland, about 3.5 hours away from Granada. Loving my view here up on the roof. Thank you to Arc Valley Vision Care, Lamar and Lahana. Are dry, itchy, or even watery eyes making daily tasks difficult? Well, Arc Valley Vision Care can help. Talk to them about your symptoms and a prescription medication eye drops can help. Arc Valley Vision Care has you covered. They're just a phone call away. Relief is in sight. In Lamar, call 336-3111, and in Lahana, 383-0134. Arc Valley Vision Care, your clear choice for clear vision.
Once again, welcome to Sierra Grande High School and today's game.
As we're here in Sierra Grande.
The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time.
Thank you very much for tuning in this afternoon. We got the National Anthem coming our way here pretty soon. National Anthem, of course, brought to you by Bison Title Company. One flag, one land, one heart, one hand, one nation under God forevermore. The Star Spangled Banner, sponsored by Diehl Ghost and the Stafford Bison Title Company. We're going to take a break for the National Anthem, then we're back here on KVAY.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's bright glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you very much for tuning in. That was the beautiful national anthem brought to you by Bison Title Company, as we have got an audio-only, a YouTube game coming your way. It is between the home team number 8 seed Sierra Grande Panthers, 9-1 on the season heading into this game. First round state matchup, and Grenada finished 6-3. Their 3 losses being against Eads, Cheyenne Wells, and Stratton. You know, some real top echelon teams in 6-man football. While Sierra Grande's one and only loss was the season opener against Eads. You know, both these teams played Eads. That's, I believe, is their one, shared opponent. And it was a tough one for the both of them. As we are now getting underway with our starting lineups. Starting lineup powered by Evergreen Electrical and Mechanical. Electrical needs are something you do not mess around with. It's something you leave to the professionals like Evergreen Electric. Doing business locally, they can take care of just about all your electrical needs while staying on top of the latest trends in custom lighting, security lighting, and LED lighting. You are leaders in electrical and mechanical. Contact Davey at 719-691-1872 or Bowman at 719-353-2410. Here's your starting lineup powered by Evergreen Electric. Starting for the Granada Bobcats, they have Angelo Martinez, the junior, Alejandro Perez, the junior. Both of them have been capable of playing quarterback this season. Number 22, Wyatt Pete, the sophomore. Number 24, Adam Hayner, the senior, who've been playing center for them most of the season. Sebastian Pizarro, the sophomore, wearing number 32. And Jesus Perez, the junior, wearing number 55. That is your starting lineup for the Granada Bobcats here. Thank you for tuning in on KVAY, your sports authority. As we have got a bunch of sports broadcasts coming your way. We got 2 other football games coming your way on YouTube and Facebook, audio only. Jose will have the call for Walsh at Caliche, 6-man football state game. That's the 10 at the 7. And then Sean Austin at about 1:30 will have the call for Kent Denver hosting Lamar in 2A 11-man football. So game soon to get underway between the Granada Bobcats and Sierra Grande Panthers. Going to take a quick little break, and then we're back here on KVAY.
Granada Stop to Shop is your one stop for all things fuel, lottery, diesel, and groceries. They wish the best of luck to the Granada Bobcats this football season. Go Bobcats from everyone from Granada Stop to Shop.
People's Credit Union, your teammate in financial success, proudly supports Southeastern Colorado's school athletic programs. Whether you're saving for the big game or need a winning loan, come see us at People's Credit Union in Lamar and Springfield, where we work for you. Member NCUA.
Welcome back, sports fans. Once again, this is an audio-only broadcast, audio-only for this state matchup between Granada and Sierra Grande. It is audio-only here on YouTube. Jose will have the call for Walsh at Caliche. That's audio-only as well on YouTube and Facebook. That's at about 1. And then Sean Austin will have the call at about 1:30 for Lamar Kent Denver 11-man football. Sierra Grande, not super familiar with them. Called a game for them earlier this year, their first game of the season. And, man, the player to watch out for them was Jade Martinez, their senior quarterback. He is a stud for them. And Nahara also, great receiver for him. So 6-man football state matchup, single elimination tournament. Winner advances to the next round next week, while loser done for the season. 8 playing the 9. Sierra Grande will be kicking off to the Granada Bobcats. Granada making about a 3.5-hour drive over here to Sierra Grande High School near Fort Garland. As Nahara will be kicking off here. Sierra Grande, the Panthers, hosting the Granada Bobcats here on KVAY. Kick is way high. My goodness, he almost got a field goal. He has got a leg. My goodness. He, kicked from their 30-yard line and almost got a field goal. He has got a leg, but will be touchback for Granada. So 1st and 15 for the visiting 9-seed Granada Bobcats at the 15-yard line. Game underway here between the Granada Bobcats and the Sierra Grande Panthers. Expecting a good matchup here between two very tough teams. Had similar outcomes against a tough Eads squad earlier this season. As Granada looking to rush up with number 32, Sebastian Pizarro, carries for a few yards. Sebastian Pizarro and Fernando Cadena, man, they were, Sebastian Pizarro, great player for him last year as just a freshman, and has just continued improving for him. Something to watch out for Granada is, I've seen him play Angelo Martinez as the quarterback, same with Alejandro Perez. So let's just see what Granada is up to today. As it's 2nd down, 12 to go on their 18-yard line. Hand off to number 32, Sebastian Pizarro, cutting up the left side. Will gain about 3 yards before being tackled by the Sierra Grande Panthers. As Nahara with the tackle on him. A big thank you to Granada Stop the Shop, Monty and Kara Crawford, and the Granada School District for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast. Once again, it is audio only here for this state football matchup. 3rd and 9 at Granada's 21-yard line for the very first drive of the game. 8:50 and counting here in the first quarter. Game just getting underway here between Granada and Sierra Grande. So, quarterback under center. That's Martinez, as he will go a quick little pass there to find Swindell Freeman. He is open. Don't know if he went out of bounds quite in time. Let's see, because don't know if he quite got the first down. If he didn't, he got close. Yeah, it'll be about 4th and 2 for Granada at their 28-yard line. Let's see, Granada, don't know if they go for it or not here. I've seen them go for it before. I've seen them go for it on 4th and 19, but they were losing that game. This is the very first drive of the game. Clock is stopped. 8.5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. 0-0 is the score. As seems like Granada will go for it. 4th down, 2 yards to go on their 28-yard line. Quarterback under center, they need 2 yards to keep the attack going. As little pitch to number 32, Sebastian Pizarro. He will get the first down. Good work by Angelo Martinez to the quick little pitch to the running Sebastian Pizarro on the left side. We'll give him about 1st and 15 at the 35-yard line, Grenada's 35-yard line. Game started off with a touchback kicked by Sierra Grande. Yeah, Nahara has got a rocket of a leg for him. So that's something to watch out for. Quarterback Martinez under center for the Bobcats. 1st and 15. Quick little hand up the gut. That was to number 2, Alejandro Perez. Getting about 5-6 yards. A big thank you as well to Adon Service and Repair by Sergio Sigala and My Wholesale Products at 105 South Main Street in Lamar. They got all the supplies you need, be it restaurant or custodial. Head on down to My Wholesale Products. Thank you to those two for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast as well. 2nd down, about 9 yards to go for Granada at the Sierra Grande 39-yard line. Quarterback Martinez under center here on a windy day in Sierra Grande. Quick little handoff to number 32, Sebastian Pizarro will be tackled for no gain by Nahara, who has so far been showing out for Sierra Grande this game. 7.5 minutes to play in the first quarter. Still scoreless on both sides. Up here on the roof, got a beautiful view. Thank you to Arc Valley Vision Care, Lamar and Lahana. Also thank you to Hoffman Insurance Agency, Melinda Kelly, Garden City Regional Airport, and Rancher Supply, Lamar and Lahana. Thank you to each and every one of our sponsors. So about 3rd and 9 for Grenada at the Sierra Grande 39-yard line. 6-man state football matchup. Quarterback Martinez under the center. Hayner. Fake the handoff. He's going for a pass. Nobody's super open as that one batted away by Nahara. Trying to find Freeman Swindell. You know, more often than not, their ace wide receiver. But they just really pressured Angelo Martinez. So for Grenada at about midfield will be 4th and 9. Expecting a punt here. Expecting a punt here by the Bobcats, you know, maybe try to pin Sierra Grande, or, you know, very well could go for it. It's all 6-man football. You know, I've seen Grenada go for it from here before, even early in a game like this, as we got 6:45 clock stopped here in the first quarter. 0-0 is the score. Hey, thank you to People's Credit Union of Lamar and Springfield, Colorado Mills, Cheyenne County Abstract and Cheyenne Wells, and Cook Oil Fuel Services in Walsh. Thank you to our sponsors. 4th and 9 for the Bobcats as the quarterback is under center. But we will have a timeout called for the Granada Bobcats. They are here in Sierra Grande playing the home team Panthers. 0-0 is the score. 6:47 left to play here. We're going to take a break here on YouTube, and then we're back.
It's game day, and greatness doesn't just happen, it's earned. So get out there, play with heart, and make every second count. Because champions aren't born, they're built right here in our hometown. Monty and Kara Crawford are proud to back the Granada Bobcats.
Sports fans looking for handcrafted food and cocktails in a one-of-a-kind setting. Tavern 1301, located inside the beautifully remodeled historic Cow Palace, is your go-to spot in Lamar. Tavern 1301, where flavor meets tradition.
Welcome back, sports fans. You're tuning in here on our YouTube page. Once again, this game is audio only for state football. Grenada at Sierra Grande. 6:47 left to play in the first quarter. Grenada got the first drive. They are at the Sierra Grande 39-yard line, but they are at 4th down, 9 yards to go. You know, I've seen Grenada go for it in situations like this before. Let's see. Got everybody, you know, on the left side there. Quarterback Martinez under center as they will go for it. They got a passing play as he'll bomb it to Freeman Swindell as he catches it, but he was out of bounds. As he bombs it, you know, finds Freeman Swindell, had double coverage on him. He catches it, but the ball was going out. So will be a turnover on downs on Grenada. Sierra Grande will get the ball. 1st and 15 for the Panthers at their 39-yard line. Panthers' first drive will end about 3.5 minutes into the game as they made it to the Sierra Grande 39-yard line. Man, went for it there, but turned over on downs. You know, Sierra Grande, don't know too much about him, but I did call that game for him at the beginning of the year against Eads. And Jade Martinez is a quarterback to watch out for. They are very spread out here. Snap there, pitch all the way back to the quarterback, Martinez. He'll take his time. He'll throw to a wide open. Oh, but he drops it to a wide open Davian Estrada. As, you know, Grenada, they are very close together, very clumped up. You know, they love that run game. While Sierra Grande, they just had the center to snap. You know, 2 people running, one on left, one on right. And then 2 like in the middle, and then all the way in the back is the quarterback Martinez. Very spread out formation here is Sierra Grande. As yep, they got 2 blockers way in the back for Martinez. We got flags on the play as Martinez will be sacked by Freeman Swindell, but we do have flags on the play. So let's see what they call. If it's on Sierra Grande, will be big for Grenada. As Freeman Swindell able to get a hold of him, and then Freeman Swindell a little slow to get up. Oh, might be his leg. As got an official's timeout. As Freeman Swindell still on the field after getting that sack. Coach Marquez helping him up, walking a little gingerly off the field, but seems everything's okay there. Thankfully, you know, hate seeing any injuries. Will be a flag on Sierra Grande. 6:25 left to play here in the first quarter. Sierra Grande, they got sacked there big time. And since the flag was on them, Grenada's going to defer the flag, take the sack instead. Good work by Freeman Swindell on defense, able to get through Sierra Grande. And now Sierra Grande is at second and way out at their 24-yard line. Yeah, that was about a 15-yard sack. And so second and 30 for Sierra Grande at their 24-yard line. Yeah, they declined the penalty because, it would have only got 10 yards instead of the 15 yards and the down. Oh, Martinez bombs it. He's covered. Oh, but he catches it, does Nahara. And he actually gets the first down on about a 30-yard bomb. I don't know if he quite got it, actually. Yep, they are saying he got it. 30-yard pass there as Jaden Martinez able to find his favorite receiver, Nahara. Whoa. We had a quick snap there by Sierra Grande before Grenada was fully over. And believe they'll just redo the snap here. 6 minutes to go and counting. 0-0 is the score. Sierra Grande, very spread out formation. Jaden Martinez, he's got good enough blockers. Oh, he's getting covered pretty tough. Oh, but he's able to break free. A little run and go, try to find a man. But, just kind of dumped it off. Incomplete pass will stop the clock. But, no intentional grounding. Somebody was in the area. But really pressuring him there was Wyatt Pete. Good work by the sophomore to force that. So 2nd and 15 for Sierra Grande. Thank you for tuning in on KVAY. This game exclusively on YouTube, audio only, as it is a state game. Snap pitch all the way back. Jaden Martinez has got it for Sierra Grande. He bombs it, looking for an end zone pass. Almost finding Nahara in the end zone, but will be 3rd and 15 for Sierra Grande at about the Grenada 23-yard line. Hey, let's also thank the historic Cow Palace Inn, Lamar Auto Parts, and J&N Shoes and Mr. D Sports. Thank you to our sponsors. Hey, we got other football state broadcasts coming your way. Jose will have Walsh at Caliche. That one starts at 1, YouTube and Facebook, audio only. And then Sean Austin will be up. Kent Denver hosting Lamar. That'll be at 1:30 on the radio, 105.7 FM. We do a flag on the play on the snap there. Might be offsides on Grenada there. Hey, let's also thank Da Vinci Physical Therapy, Brew One to Others, and A1 Rental and Sales. Freeman Swindell back in the game after tweaking his leg just a little bit after getting that great sack for him. But Sierra Grande able to get that first down on a 30-yard pass. Oh, but will be called a false start on Sierra Grande. So now 3rd and 20 for him. Snap pitch all the way back, trying to get past the blockers. Our Grenada, Wyatt Pete, able to scare him a little bit. Oh, but he's running. Oh, and he's running, rushing. He's finally tackled by Sebastian Pizarro, but he backed all the way to about midfield and then ran about 20 yards after that. And so now fourth and about 3 at the Grenada 12-yard line for Sierra Grande. As, I don't remember them doing this as much in the early season. Oh, do have flags on the play there on the Sierra Grande snap. Thank you to Ace Tire Service for bringing us all of our penalties. Will be false start on Sierra Grande. So it goes from 4th and 4 to 4th and 9 for them. So much more favorable for Grenada at about the Grenada 17-yard line. Hey, let's thank GM Bank Lamar Needs and Cook's Floor and Wall. Snap pitch all the way back. They're going for it, though. Jaden Martinez, it is. Oh, he's able to find his man. He's tackled, but he'll get a first down. He's able to find his man Lopez there. Open enough. Yeah, the Sierra Grande offense, they are very wide spread out. You don't see it too often, in six-man football. The only other team I can think of that does something similar to this was Idalia last year, where they long snap, then to the running back, pitch all the way back to the quarterback. He's got 2 blockers here, and he's able to run left side. Oh, he's going to go for the touchdown, and he'll get it. Looked like it passed the plane. As, yes, that will be a rushing touchdown for Jaden Martinez from about 4 yards out. That'll be a 4-yard rushing touchdown for Sierra Grande here. 4:56 left to play in the first quarter. So about halfway through the first quarter, Sierra Grande strikes first with their very spread out pass-heavy offense. But they have a quarterback in Jaden Martinez that can scramble, because I think he has, over 1,000 passing and rushing yards this season. As he'll go for the 2-point kick. Nahara had a rocket for the kickoff as he'll send it up And that one is good. So 2-point conversion kick is good. Sierra Grande leads this game 8-0 on the Prowers Medical Center scoreboard against the Granada Bobcats. We are going to take a break here on KVAY. Then we're back with some more state football.
Wallace Gas and Oil at 606 North Main in Lamar believes the road to success comes through hard work, determination, and teamwork. Best of luck to all the student athletes in today's game. Wallace Gas and Oil for all your bulk propane fuel and oil needs. Call 336-7787.
Looking for a reliable source for all your bulk fuel deliveries? Look no further than Cook Oil Company in Walsh. We've got you covered for all your tire needs and the best Can-Am side-by-sides and accessories. Fuel your adventures with us. Call Cook Oil Company today.
Thank you very much for tuning in here on 105, here on KVAY on our YouTube page exclusively. This is an audio-only broadcast as Sierra Grande, they will kick it up. Will be another touchback, as will be Granada ball 1st and 15 for them at their 15-yard line. Sierra Grande leads this game 8-0. As
Make sure to visit the concession stand sponsored by Sierra Grande Athletics.
Sierra Grande, just good work by them offensively. Granada, their offense is a lot more packed with a rush-heavy offense, mainly formed by Sebastian Pizarro. Man, is just a sophomore. That kid is built well. This Granada team, you can tell they don't skip. They always hit the weight room, don't skip, training days. They are a strong team. As we have flags on the play, we've had a lot of flags on the play, especially here at the line of scrimmage before the ball's even snapped, as that one will be a false start on Granada. So will now be 1st and 20 for the Bobcats at their own 10-yard line. 5 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. Hey, let's thank Community Insurance Agency, Tri-County Ford, Coberly Realty, and Wallace Gas and Oil. Thank you to our sponsors. As the Bobcats here, the center, Adam Hayner here. Quarterback under center, Sebastian Pizarro in the back. As, will pitch to Sebastian Pizarro, looking to get some valuable runs as he gets him about 12 or so yards. Tackled at about the 20, looked around like the 20-yard line. Will be tackled about the 22-yard line. So 2nd and 8 for Granada on a great rush by Pizarro at their 22-yard line. Hey, let's also thank Fellowship Credit Union, Cook Oil Company in Walsh, and Tavern 1301 for sponsoring these sports broadcasts. Jose will have the Walsh and Caliche game at 1 p.m. here on YouTube and Facebook audio only. And then Sean Austin will have Lamar Kent Denver on the radio. For right now, Granada Bobcats, Sierra Grande. Granada trails 8-0. They'll pitch it to Sebastian Pizarro. He'll get tackled, but not before. He's tackled forward. He gains good yardage there for the Bobcats. As will be 3rd down for him. It was 1st and 20 at their own 10 after that false start. But then Pizarro got him 12 yards on a carry, then another 5 there. So about 3rd and 3 for the Bobcats. About 3rd and 3 for the Bobcats at their 27-yard line. They're huddling up here. 3:45 and counting left in the first quarter. Sierra Grande leads 8-0. 8 hosting the 9 here. Sierra Grande, good bit of a drive from Granada. Quarterback Martinez under center. And we'll hand off to Pizarro running up the gut. We do have flags on the play. Pizarro almost getting the first down, but flags. Let's see who it's called on. They get Ace Tire Service for all our penalties, as this game so far been very penalty heavy. Not even through the first quarter yet. As will be face mask called on Sierra Grande. So will be Bobcats first down, 1st and 15 for Granada at the Sierra Grande 35-yard line. So this is the deepest in enemy territory Grenada's been in this game. This is only their 2nd drive. As they made it to the Sierra Grande 39-yard line, it was 4th and 9, but turnover on downs lost it for them. But 1st and 15 for the Bobcats. They had a good, great runs there by Sebastian Pizarro. Got the quarterback Martinez under center. Will fake the handoff. He cuts right. He's pressure free for a second as he'll throw it, and it's an easy pick for Sierra Grande. He didn't want to get sacked, but Sierra Grande picks it off. That is number 35, Carlos Lopez, for him. As will be Panther ball at about the Grenada 32-yard line. Right about the Grenada 38-yard line. Was just Angelo Martinez, got pressured. Nobody was open for Grenada and just threw it to where he thought people were. But Sierra Grande, they came forward for it, and they got an easy pick there. So Sierra Grande football, 3 minutes left to go. We do have another flag on the play. Believe that'll be a false start on the Panthers. Scoreboard reads 8-0 for Sierra Grande. Grenada now, turnover on downs, and just now an interception thrown by Martinez. As that'll be a false start. 5 yards back there. And Sierra Grande, 1st and 20 at their 37-yard line. Will snap. It's a little low. We'll pitch all the way back to Martinez. Grenada now 3 rushers. Oh, but he goes through the hole. He just evades 3 tacklers of Grenada, and he just rushes. You had Jade Martinez, very tough scrambler to get a hold of. Got through 3 Grenada players there. Gained them about 5 yards, gained about 10 yards on the carry. So clock is ticking, 2.5 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Will be Sierra Grande ball at the Grenada 33-yard line. 2nd and 10 for them. Hey, big thank yous to Prowers Medical Center, Golden Plains Insurance, and McClave State Bank. Thank you to our sponsors. Sierra Grande. Ooh, snap is way low, but they're able to pick it up after the bobble. Oh, Jade Martinez. He's staying behind the line of scrimmage. Sebastian Pizarro on him. He'll be tackled, but not before he gets the first. The Bobcats, they got to figure this out, as they got 2 blockers in the back to Sierra Grande, the Panthers. As Coach Marquez out there. As there is a player injured for Grenada. Calling for, a trainer of sorts here. Can't quite see who it is. But yeah, there is a Bobcat player down on the sideline. Hope everything is okay over there. Don't quite know who it is. There's a scramble of players there, but hope everything is all right. Players taking a knee. We're going to take a quick break, then we're back here on KVAY.
Need tools for your next project? A1 Rental and Sales has got you covered. From drills to jackhammers, they've got it all. Rent the tools you need when you need them. A1 Rental and Sales, 719-336-2771 for all your tool rental needs from A to Z.
The historic Cow Palace Inn is charming and comfortable. Enjoy our cozy rooms and friendly service. Sports fans and teams are especially welcome. So come experience the warmth and hospitality of the historic Cow Palace Inn.
The rehab team at Prowers Medical Center shares a commitment to ensure student-athletes know what to do to prevent injuries. Prevention starts with warming up muscles, being well rested, and staying hydrated. To learn about body mechanics and how to best avoid injury, call 719-336-6728. Prowers Medical Center, your place for complete, compassionate care.
Score big with McClave State Bank. They offer competitive interest rates and convenient services to help you reach your financial goals. Open an account today and start winning. McClave State Bank, small enough to serve you well. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Listen up, sports fans. Got a dent, scratch, or ding from the game day parking lot? Tri-State Body Shop has you covered. For fast, top-quality repairs at unbeatable prices, trust Tri-State Body Shop to get your ride back in the game. Stop on by Tri-State Body Shop at 204 West Poplar today and score big with unbeatable service.
Welcome back. Once again, a Bobcat player is injured. Don't quite know who, but he's over there on the sideline. Ambulance is up and moving here in Sierra Grande, as the Panthers and Bobcats players everybody out here taking a knee on the field. But 2 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. 8-0 is the score. Bobcats trail. They just threw a pick there, so we'll be Sierra Grande ball after we come out of this official timeout. However, disaster striking for the Bobcats. Once again, I don't quite know who that is, as the ambulance moving on over for him. Took a while to get him, though. I don't know what was happening there. But ambulance coming over. Check out the Granada Bobcat player. As there's 2 minutes left to play in the first quarter. 8-0 is the score. As the game time started just about half an hour ago between Granada and Sierra Grande here. State football action. Thank you for tuning in here on KVAY. As players still down on the sidelines for the Bobcats. Just very unfortunate to see. And we got other football broadcasts coming your way today. Jose will have the call here on YouTube and on Facebook for Walsh Kalichi, 6-man football. That's the 10 at the 7. Then Sean Austin at 1:30 on 105.7 FM KVAY will have Kent Denver hosting Lamar for 11-man football. As the EMTs coming out from the ambulance here. Prolonged stoppage of play here as Granada player out there. And it got hurt. Has been motionless for the past few minutes. As all the refs gathering around. As it's just such a shame to see injuries like this. First time I've seen the ambulance actually be used at a football game, which is something you'd rather not see. It's great to have an ambulance on standby, but we'd rather not have to see it in use. But yeah, we have a prolonged stoppage of play due to an injury to the Granada Bobcats. 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Don't know when play will resume for you. Hey, big thank yous to Granada Stop the Shop, Monty and Kara Crawford, Granada School District, My Wholesale Products in Lamar, and Adon Service and Repair by Sergio Segala. Thank you to all of them for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast. Granada and Sierra Grande still here in the first quarter. Been about half an hour since game started. Sierra Grande leads this one 8-0 as Jaden Martinez has been a real threat at the quarterback position for the Panthers. Great rusher on the scrambles and also incredible passer for Sierra Grande. As the Bobcat player is getting, first aid here. Once again, this game is audio only here for state football. Here exclusively on our YouTube channel. Thank you very much for tuning in. As it's a windy one here in Sierra Grande. Prior to the injury here, even the game was going, pretty slow as Sierra Grande, they like to rush, go out of bounds, stop the clock, and also very passing heavy, and they've had some incomplete passes to stop the clock, and also a bunch of penalties stopping the clock today. As players, cheerleaders alike, here on the field, all kneeling. As there's a little bit of a commotion on the field. Yeah, this is just a very sad, halt of the game here as a Bobcat player, he's remained there for quite some time now. Clock is stopped at 2 minutes, 7 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Will be Sierra Grande ball in Granada territory. Game will continue after this, and this will be a huge blow to Granada. As somebody, your teammate, somebody that you've trained with, practiced with for quite some time now. First round of playoffs, getting injured like this, and that for sure has a mental toll on young athletes. We're going to take another break, and then we're back here on KVAY.
Scooters Coffee is proud to support high school sports in Southeast Colorado. Scoot into Scooters Coffee and grab your favorite hot or cold drink and a delicious snack before heading to the game. Scooters Coffee, amazing people serving amazing drinks, amazingly fast.
As you gear up and hit the road to cheer your team on, don't forget to give your car some love. Lamar Auto Parts has everything you need to keep your ride running smoothly, from oil changes to batteries. Lamar Auto Parts, your local Napa dealer, wishes the best of luck to both teams.
Evergreen Electric is powering the action from energy-efficient solutions to expert installations. They've got you covered. So next time you're cheering on your favorite team, think of Evergreen Electric. They're lighting up your world 1 watt at a time.
From the first whistle to the last play, our athletes inspire us all. At GM Bank, we're proud to support their hard work and hometown pride. GM Bank, always on the sidelines, supporting our youth and cheering them on.
Attention sports fans and travelers, experience our brand new terminal with quick, easy flights to your favorite destinations at the Garden City Regional Airport. It's time to fly local, fly home, fly Garden City.
Are you a student athlete looking to take your game to the next level? Mr. D Sports has the gear and the expertise to help you succeed. From cleats to compression shirts to protective gear, they've got everything you need to perform your best. Visit Mr. D Sports downtown Lamar today and get ready to dominate.
Welcome back, sports fans. Still in this injury timeout. That Granada player still over there. Lovely sportsmanship from the Sierra Grande side, as about 4 players have, joined arms in prayer there for the Granada Bobcat, which is, lovely to see from the opposing team. Great sportsmanship by those 4 players for Sierra Grande. Praying for them. That's great to see. As everybody either seated or kneeling here, as the player is being tended to. Once again, do not quite know who it is, as he's injured there on the sideline for the Granada Bobcats. But game is still halted, still in the first quarter. Game started at noon, as this has been a very extended injury timeout. You hate to see it. Scoreboard 8-0. Sierra Grande is in the lead. About 5 minutes in, Jaden Martinez able to get in a rushing touchdown for him. The senior quarterback is a dual threat as a rusher and a passing threat. Granted, they got to figure out how to handle him throughout this game. As just got a couple minutes of game clock left in the first quarter, but still got a while, I'd say, before the game officially starts back up, as they're still tending to him. It took a while, honestly, for the ambulance to get on over there to him. Well, the Sierra Grande players all standing up as we hear claps about. Claps all around. Yeah, Sierra Grande huddling around. Believe making sure, the player has his privacy. Kneeling around him there, sending their prayers. Yeah, this is just a tough sight. As seems like the ambulance pulling the stretcher out. As Granada and Sierra Grande joining in a circle around the injured player here for the Granada Bobcats. As you have a stretcher being brought out. This is just something you hate to see in high school sports. At any game, be it, season opener, blowout, or state game like this, you just hate to see an injury so serious like this, as it's been, I'd say, over 10 minutes since it happened. As seems like he'll be stretchered into the ambulance here. Still here in the first quarter, Sierra Grande hosting Granada in state football action. As you have the player being hoisted up onto the stretcher, it seems. Yeah, this is just, tough, very tough for the Granada Bobcats. A big mental blow to lose, any player to an injury, especially early in a game like this. So it'll be up to the Bobcats to, either let it affect them mentally or, keep pushing, do it for him. Play their hearts out here. As I believe it was an injury with the player's leg. Don't quote me on that. I do not know for sure. the only ones that truly know what's going on right now is, the player that happened to and probably like the paramedics there. As, just very unfortunate for the Granada Bobcats. A very, very tough sight, but, good to see, both teams clearing their benches, coming over, kneeling, praying for the player, praying for better health for him. As he will be stretchered off here. Claps in the crowd. Hope everything is all right with him.
A round of applause for support for the injured Bobcat. Thank you for everyone's help in supporting the athlete to the ambulance.
Once again, don't quite know who that was for Granada. As players I see for the Bobcats.
We believe it was number 24, Adam Hayner.
The ones.
Being a delay until we get another ambulance to show up for the game. Good night, everyone.
Oh, believe we will actually have a stoppage of the game. Yes, the PA just said game will be stopped as the ambulance will be taking the Bobcat player. And I believe the PA also just said it was Adam Hayner for the Granada Bobcats. The game will halt in play due to the ambulance being used, or they will have to wait for another ambulance to come by here, maybe the same ambulance. So the game will be taking an extended break here. Prayers up to Adam Hayner for the Granada Bobcats. As, don't quite know what happened. Just, I believe something regarding his leg. And, just very tough for Granada there. And game will be stopped. Here, state football action. First quarter, 2 minutes left to play. As, we will have an extended stop. Prayers up to him and his family. Granada as a whole. You just hate to see injuries. As the Costilla County Ambulance is taking him out here. And Sierra Grande warming up, same with Granada. And like I've been saying, this is a big mental blow to the Bobcats. As I believe that was Adam Hayner, their center. And also, you just hate to see a player, Hayner, a senior, been with him all 4 years of a high school career, making tons of memories with his teammates and coaches. We got to see how the Granada Bobcats handle this mental blow. It's just very tough to see. Prayers up to, once again, to Adam Hayner for Granada. Getting wheeled off. Sent out by the ambulance here in Sierra Grande. Game will be halted while we wait for another ambulance. Apologies for the extended break, but prayers going up to Adam Hayner. I believe he is the injured player for the Bobcats, as the other 10 of them here warming up here. As it is a windy one here in Sierra Grande. Still first quarter, 2 minutes left to play. Will be Panther ball. Will be 1st and 15 for him at the Granada 23-yard line. But still got a while before the game will continue. As don't quite know what's happening. See the ambulance over there. They left the gate a little bit, but they're still on a little side road here. Might be administering some first aid over there, but prayers up to Hayner. As the Bobcats all warming up here. Warming back up. Same with Sierra Grande. We're going to take another break here on KVAY, and then we'll be back with hopefully the game will be resumed here pretty soon.
At Golden Plains Insurance, they understand that hard work, teamwork, and dedication to excellence are necessary elements to building a winning team. They are a proud sponsor of today's broadcast. Golden Plains Insurance, prepared for your future.
From injury recovery to peak performance, Da Vinci Physical Therapy's got you covered. Call Joe McCaleb today at 719-940-1220 or stop by and visit Da Vinci Physical Therapy, located at 201 South 5th Street in Lamar.
Fellowship Credit Union is cheering on all our local athletes this fall, whether it's under the lights on Friday night, on the court, or on the field. Your hard work and dedication inspires us all. Keep playing with heart, teamwork, and passion. Your community is behind you every step of the way. Fellowship Credit Union, where we are stronger together. Member NCUA and Equal Housing Lender.
Cooks Floor & Wall would like to congratulate all of our student athletes for their hard work, persistence, and dedication with their ultimate goal of success in the classroom and in sports. Cooks Floor & Wall, 209 East Olive Street in Lamar, is a proud sponsor of today's sporting event.
Discover the heart of sustainability with Colorado Mills. We're dedicated to connecting farmers and customers through our innovative sunflower products. From heart-healthy oil to premium livestock feed, we ensure nothing goes to waste. Join us in supporting local growers and a healthier planet. Get to know Colorado Mills, where quality meets sustainability. Visit us today and taste the difference.
We do have a resuming of a play. Game finally back in action. Scrambling is Jade Martinez, but will be pushed out of bounds. Sack there. Loss of big yards as they are transferring him to a different ambulance. Adam Hayner, prayers up to the Granada Bobcat player Hayner. You know, hate to see an injury like that. You know, believe was a leg injury. So a big blow to Granada losing their star center there. But back to action. Second and about 20. Long bomb. He's able to found Nahara's hands, but off his hands will be incomplete. Stopping the clock. 1:56 to go here. About 3rd and 15 for Sierra Grande at the Granada 28-yard line. Hey, let's thank Eads Consumer Supply, Ace Tire Service, and Peacock Funeral Home for sponsoring these sports broadcasts. Pitch all the way back to the QB. He's got blockers as he'll throw a bullet, but way too low, a little short there, trying to find a number 7, Lopez, but incomplete. Will be 4th and 20 for the 4th and 20 for the Sierra Grande Panthers at the Granada 28-yard line. Let's see if they go for it or if they'll just punt here. As once again, I don't really know. I don't believe field goals are a thing in six-man football. I've never seen them done. But from the opening kickoff by Nahara, you know, he totally could kick them. I don't think that is an option in six-man. But seems like they will punt it here. Oh, no. Fake punt there. We do have flag on the plays. They'll stop it early. Let's see. It was 4th and 20 for Sierra Grande at the Granada 28-yard line. False start on them once again. They've accumulated quite a few this game. Minute 47 left to go in the first quarter. Had that extended injury break. Prayers up to Adam Hayner. Thank you for tuning in here on KVAY YouTube. Audio only for this State Granada football game. As will snap all the way. Almost sacked by Freeman Swindell. As he will just throw up a prayer and will be incomplete. Oh, but do a flag. Might be pass interference. Might be pass interference on Granada, though. It looked kind of clean, but, you know, could be. It's kind of a 50-50 call there. Flag on the play. As he sent a prayer to, try to find Nahara. And will be called pass interference on the Granada Bobcats, which is a big loss for him. Was 4th and 20, and, way out. But now will be Sierra Grande ball. 4th and about 10 for him at the Granada 18-yard line. So 15-yard penalty there on Granada. As let's spread out here. Everybody on the left side, though, will pitch all the way back. He's got a couple blockers. Oh, he blitzed through the middle. He's going for the rushing touchdown himself. He'll be pushed out of bounds by Pizarro, but I think he got the first. will be a 1st and goal for Sierra Grande deep in Panther territory. Minute and a half to play here in the first quarter. 8-0. Sierra Grande leads this matchup. Hey, let's thank Evergreen Electric, Bison Title Company, Tri-State Body Shop, Arc Valley Vision Care, and Scooters Coffee for sponsoring these sports broadcasts. Appreciate their support. Minute and a half here in the first quarter. 8-0 for Sierra Grande. 1st and goal for them at the Grenada 4-yard line. They got plenty of opportunities here. Let's see how Grenada's defense holds steady. Pitch all the way back to Martinez. He's got plenty of blockers. He's got some wide open space. Oh, but Freeman Swindell on him. Oh, but in a wide open pass to number 1, Samuel Gonzalez, for a 4-yard passing touchdown. Minute 19 left to play here in the first quarter. From number 4 to number 1. And then Nahara getting ready for the 2-point conversion kick as he aced it earlier. So 14-0 for Sierra Grande. And kick is up, but it is wide left. Nahara, he has got the power on the leg, but not the accuracy that time around. 14-0 in favor of Sierra Grande. They'll be kicking off to the Bobcats. Minute 19 left to play in the first quarter. We're back after a break here on KVAY.
Kick off your day at Brew Unto Others, where good vibes and great drinks meet. Visit us today, and remember, we've got your coffee break covered. Brew Unto Others, where drinks and kindness are always on the menu.
Rancher Supply in Lamar and La Junta appreciates all the hard-working athletes and coaches across Southeast Colorado. If you need a vehicle as hard-working as our student athletes, stop in and get a tough truck at Rancher Supply of Lamar and La Junta. Rancher Supply wishes the best of luck to all student athletes.
Welcome back, sports fans, as we come out of that break. Sierra Grande just scoring on a 4-yard passing touchdown from Martinez to Gonzalez. Grenada trails 14-0. Sierra Grande 1 for 2 on their 2-point conversion kicks. Once again, prayers up to Adam Hayner. Getting sent away in the ambulance here for Grenada. Losing a big piece of their offense and defense. Prayers to him and his family there. Back to action. Sierra Grande with the kick as he sends it. Will drop. Freeman Swindell will pick it up. Was expecting a touchback, but he's still going. He's still going. Oh, but tackle at the 32-yard line as he thought it was going to roll in for a touchback. He wasn't quite ready for it. He had to go about 10 yards, grab it, pick it up, bobbled it for a second, but he was able to make most of it. Went from right of the field to the left of the field. And will be Grenada 1st and 15. This will be their best start for a drive, as they had a 1st and 15. As they started at their own 15-yard line, and both their other drives after touchbacks. But will be Grenada 1st and 15 at their 32-yard line. They got some chances here. Minute 13 left to play in the first quarter. 14-0. The Panthers lead this game. Hey, big thank you to Grenada Stop the Shop, Monty and Kara Crawford in the Grenada School District. Thank you to them for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast. Grenada in action. Jesus Perez playing center here. Oh, fumbling the snap for a second was Martinez. Pitching it to number 2, Alejandro Perez, as he'll get stuffed there right about the line of scrimmage. We do have flags on the play, though. Has been a pretty penalty-heavy game. All the penalties, stopping the clock, incomplete passes along with that, awful injury. Game started at noon. We're already almost an hour since game started, but we still got a minute left in the first quarter here. As will be penalty on Grenada, holding, sending them way back. Will be 1st and 20 for them at their 23-yard line, as opposed to their 33-yard line. Grenada huddling here. Windy one here in Sierra Grande. Little cool, though, and, here in colder weather, especially, it's November, it's a windy one. That'll affect the players, how they feel, how they move. Quarterback Martinez under the center. Will fake the handoff. Oh, he falls a little bit. He'll throw it to Freeman Swindell since he's in the area because he's about to get sacked for a loss of 10. Was strong rush there by Estrada. He's been very good rushing for the Sierra Grande Panthers today. Excuse me, that was Kirk. As will be Grenada. 2nd and about 25 Yeah, 2nd and 25 at their 23-yard line after that holding call, and then that incomplete pass. Clock is stopped at 1 minute and 2 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. 14-0 Sierra Grande in the lead. Hey, let's also thank Adon Service and Repair by Sergio Segala and My Wholesale Products in Lamar for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast. Granada has got ball. Jesus Perez now acting as center. Under center will be Martinez. Will hand off to Sebastian Pizarro. Will be ganged up on by a few Sierra Grande Panthers players, but gains about 3-4 yards there. Good rush. He is a very, threatening rusher for Granada, and is Sebastian Pizarro, the sophomore who's had outstanding seasons. 40 seconds and counting. About 3rd and 20 for Granada. Their 27-yard line, about 3rd and 21 there. Oh, yeah, 3rd and 20 at their 27. As clock is ticking, 15 seconds to go. Believe Granada will get one last playoff. Got the quarterback under center. Will pitch. Oh, to Alejandro Perez, as they were going for the dual quarterbacks there for a second, as he's going, before finally getting tackled. Good work there by Granada. Clock will expire after 1 quarter of play. 14-0 is the score. Granada will be 4th and about 4 at Sierra Grande's 37-yard line heading into that 2nd quarter. So the Panthers up to a 2-score lead. They lead 14-0 here. First round state football matchup. Sierra Grande leads this one 14-0 against Granada. As we're going to take a break, then we're back on KVAY.
Hoffman Insurance Agency is proud to support high school athletics across Southeast Colorado. Producers, don't miss your crop reporting deadlines. For your farm, ranch, and all your crop insurance needs, stop by Hoffman Insurance Agency at 800 South Main Street in Lamar or call 719-336-4011 today.
Feel the excitement of the game with the grip and power of BF Goodrich and Michelin tires. Experience the thrill of action, knowing your tires are up to the challenge. Stop by Ace Tire and save on your next set of BF Goodrich and Michelin tires. Ace Tire, proud to bring you this sports broadcast.
Protect your...
Thank you very much for tuning in here on KVAY. After 1 quarter of play, scoreboard reads 14-0 in favor of the Sierra Grande Panthers hosting the Granada Bobcats. 2nd quarter about to get underway. Will be Granada ball about 4th and 4 at the Sierra Grande 37-yard line. Thank you for joining me. I'm your broadcaster, Ethan Smith-Senna, here on KVAY, your sports authority, exclusively on YouTube audio only. We'll pitch to Sebastian Pizarro. He's tackled, but we do have flags on the play. Let's see what they call it. It was 4th and 4 for Granada. He's tackled short. Flag on the play, though. Hey, thank you to Hoffman Insurance Agency, Melinda Kelly, Garden City Regional Airport, Ranger Supply in Lamar and Lahana, and People's Credit Union of Lamar and Springfield. Thank you to them for sponsoring these sports broadcasts, as will be a flag called on Granada. Penalty will be deferred. Will be turnover on downs for the Bobcats. So Sierra Grande pick it up at 1st and 15 for them at their 35-yard line to start this 2nd quarter off. They're staying with this very spread-out formation. They got 2 blockers way in the back for their quarterback, way back. And he's looking to scramble in the middle. He's past the line of scrimmage as he'll rush for about 14 yards there, as he is a dual threat as rushing and passing as Granada player. Slow to get up there. Alejandro Perez, would hate to see any more injuries. As clock's running, 9.5 left to play here in the 2nd quarter. Sierra Grande, 2nd and about 3. We'll snap, but we do have another flag on the play. Might be another false start. Yeah, false start on the Panthers, as I believe, I haven't kept count because, you normally don't need to, but I believe that's about their 6th false start on the day. 2nd quarter just getting started. 14-0. Sierra Grande leads this game against the Granada Bobcats. Granada, though, they're a very gritty team. Hoping for the Bobcats to work a comeback throughout the game. Still plenty of time left. 2nd and 8 for them. Pitch all the way back to Martinez. Got some rushers on him. As he'll throw short, will be incomplete. Good work by Freeman Swindell to jump up, try to bat the ball away, maybe even get an interception. Doesn't get it, but alters the ball course enough to force an incomplete pass. He's been great on defense today. So 3rd and 8 for Sierra Grande at the Granada 38-yard line here in the first round of 6-man state football action. Hey, let's also thank Colorado Mills, Shine County Abstract and Sean Wells, Cook Oil Fuel Services in Walsh, and the historic Cow Palace Inn. Thank you to our sponsor, Snap. It's low. Granada staggering their rushers on him. Oh, he's rushing, and he'll get the first down, but I believe steps out of bounds there. Yeah, he does step out of bounds. He wanted to keep going as he had a little bit of free room, but he steps out of bounds just short of the first down. Will be 4th and 1 for Sierra Grande at the Granada 31-yard line. Hoping for the Panthers to hold steady here as Sierra Grande, are going to go what they've been doing. Got the long snapper there. Snap, pitch all the way back. Got 2 blockers. Oh, Granada was on him quick. Oh, but he finds his favorite target, Nahara. He gets past 2 blockers, 2 tacklers for Granada, as that will be a 30-yard passing touchdown from Martinez to Nahara to make the score 20-0 in favor of the Sierra Grande Panthers here. Clock is stopped. 8:45 left to play here in the second quarter, as they're getting ready for the 2-point conversion kick. They're 1 for 2. Nahara, he's got the power for it, but that last one didn't quite have the accuracy as he sent it wide left. And that was a 30-yard touchdown pass from Martinez to Nahara. Now they're going for the 2-point conversion kick is Sierra Grande. Hey, let's thank Lamar Auto Parts, Jan and Choose Mr. D Sports, and Da Vinci Physical Therapy for sponsoring these sports broadcasts. As Sierra Grande looking to make it a 22-point game. Snap, set, kick is up. And it is good for him. Good on the 2-point conversion is Nahara. So now 22-0 in favor of Sierra Grande here. We're going to take a break on KVAY. Then we're back with some more 6-man state football action. Granada at Sierra Grande. The visiting Bobcats down 22-0.
Team your home and car with our winning coverage plans at Community Insurance Agency. With 2 locations, 13 South Main Street in Lamar and 1165 Main Street in Springfield. Don't miss out on the best insurance coverage at Community Insurance Agency, an equal opportunity provider.
Don't just wear your eyewear. Make a statement with Arc Valley Vision Care. Sophisticated, funky, classic, and everything in between. Ask about their specialty sports glasses for the athletes in your family. Your clear choice for clear vision in La Junta and Lamar. Arc Valley Vision Care.
Let's talk real estate. If you've been thinking about buying your dream home or selling your existing property, Coberly Realty is here to help. We will serve you with the excellence and integrity you deserve. Visit our website at coberlyrealty.com or call our office at 719-931-3400 to schedule your consultation today.
Welcome back, sports fans. As Sierra Grande with kickoff will roll in the end zone. Will be a Granada Bobcat. No, will be a touchback for him. 1st and 15 for him. So 1st and 15 for Granada at their 15-yard line. Their kicker, Nahara, has done a great job at pinning them back there as Granada trails 22-0 on the Prowers Medical Center scoreboard. Will be 1st and 15 for him at the 15-yard line. Thank you for tuning in here on KVAY, your sports authority. Granada, the number 9 here at number 8, Sierra Grande state football action. Happening right about now, Jose has the call. Walsh at Caliche, 6-man state football. On YouTube and Facebook, audio only. As Granada hands off to Pizarro, trying to run up the gut. 2 very different play styles offensively, at least, as the Bobcats, very compact, try to, just get solid yards through rushing, mainly through Pizarro. But, they have some dual threats in Martinez and Perez both being able to play the quarterback position. While Sierra Grande, they got the snapper. They got 2 receivers, one on each side, and then 2 people in the back to block for the quarterback way deep, as Martinez has an arm that helps him with this play style, as he's able to just send it deep and pretty accurately as well. As 8 minutes and counting Grenada ball, 2nd and 17 as they were tackled for a loss there. Quarterback under center will fake the handoff. Oh, he fumbles it. Will be picked up by Sierra Grande, walking into the end zone, but they will say he is grounded. He was grounded. Yeah, fumbling there is Perez. It drops, so we'll be 1st and goal for Sierra Grande at the 2-yard line. The Panthers taking it to Grenada here. 7:50 left to play in the second quarter. 22-0. Sierra Grande leads this game. As the Grenada Bobcats here, prayers up to Adam Hayner once again. But Sierra Grande going for their same play they've been doing all game. Has 2 blockers. He finds the open space in the middle. He's looking to rush a touchdown himself. Big contact into Martinez for the rushing touchdown. So a 2-yard rushing touchdown for Sierra Grande, makes it 28-0 on the Prowers Medical Center scoreboard. 28-0 for the home team Panthers against the Grenada Bobcats. As Grenada, they just haven't really had an answer to Jaden Martinez. Snap, set, kick is up. It has the height, the distance, and it's good through the uprights. 30-0, Sierra Grande leads this game. 7:42 left to play in the second quarter.
Car call a timeout, ranch running low on fuel. From tires to tune-ups, feed to fuel, and even propane delivery, Eads Consumer Supply keeps your wheels and your workday rolling. Open early, open Saturdays at 500 East 15th and Eads. Eads Consumer Supply, part of the winning team.
Gear up for the big game with confidence. Cheyenne County Abstract has you covered for all of your property needs. From abstract of title, closing of land, loan, or home sale, we ensure your investment is in good hands. Cheyenne County Abstract, 130 South 1st Street in Cheyenne Wells, where your peace of mind is our priority. Good luck in today's game.
Thank you very much for tuning in here on KVAY this Saturday afternoon. State football action. It just has not been going Grenada's way. They trail 30-0 against Sierra Grande, the home team Panthers. 7:42 left to play here in the second quarter as they fumbled the snap there, recovered by Sierra Grande at the Grenada 2-yard line, and a quick 2-yard rushing touchdown courtesy of Jaden Martinez, who's been responsible for all 4 of their touchdowns today, as he has 2 rushing touchdowns and 2 passing touchdowns. As he's just a dual threat. He's very tough to counter for Grenada. And Grenada also down a man after losing Adam Hayner to injury. Prayers up to him. Kick there by Nahara, and will be a touchback. He's just been able to pin the Grenada Bobcats back there deep in their own territory. Windy, cool day here in Sierra Grande, near Fort Garland, about 3.5 hours away from Grenada. Beautiful mountains, pretty high elevation. As Grenada trails 30-0 on the Prowers Medical Center scoreboard. But, Grenada, they are a very gritty team. They're a team full of heart. So let's see if they can make a comeback here. They still got a good bit of time. 6-man football. Sebastian Bizarre, I've seen him just break 3 tackles in a row and then just, in the end zone like that. Grenada, they haven't even had the chance to kick off today. I know they love their onside kicks. As Sebastian Pizarro has got it, he zigzags right, left, as he's finally tackled, but not before gaining about 8 yards there by Sebastian Pizarro. 7.5 and counting left in the second quarter. Grenada trailing 30-0 on the scoreboard. Hey, let's thank Brew Unto Others, A1 Rental and Sales, Jan Bank Lamar Needs, Cooks Floor and Wall, and Community Insurance Agency. Thank you to our sponsors. Let's also thank Grenada Stop the Shop, Monty and Kara Crawford, and the Grenada School District for sponsoring this sports broadcast. Quarterback under center, Martinez will pitch to number 32, Sebastian Pizarro. He's finally tackled, but not before almost getting the first down there. If he didn't get it, he's just short. Good work there by Sebastian Pizarro. Sierra Grande defense able to get him. As will be first down for the Bobcats. 1st and 15 for them on their 31-yard line. Good rushes there by Sebastian Pizarro. Let's also thank Adon Service and Repair by Sergio Segala and My Wholesale Products in Lamar. Thank you to them for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast. 6.5 and counting left to play in this first half. Granada trails big time, 30-0 on the scoreboard. Got the quarterback under the center, Jesus Perez. As quick pass there to number 8, Freeman Swindell. He's able to break a tackle, gain about 5 yards on the pass. Nice little pass there. As Freeman Swindell wide open on the right side. Quick little pass to him. As good yardage gain there. As it seems finally that the ambulance for Adam Hayner is finally leaving here. So prayers up to him. Hope everything is all right. As he is a senior, that is sadly possibly the end of his high school football career. Prayers up to Adam Hayner. As quick pitch there for Granada to Sebastian Pizarro, able to get a little bit of a hurdle, gains a few yards, but we do have a flag on the play. Thank you to Ace Tire Service for bringing us all our penalties. It's been a very penalty-heavy game. Appreciate you tuning in here on KVAY, your sports authority. Walsh and Kalichi is happening right now. That's on YouTube. That is audio only. Jose has got the call for that game. Walsh at Kalichi, that's the 10 playing the 7. But right now, you're tuning in here on YouTube, audio only, as I have got the call for a Granada and Sierra Grande 6-man state football. Thank you very much for tuning in. Was a flag on Granada. Will be about 2nd and 16 for them at their 30-yard line. Long snap there. Pitch off to number 2, Alejandro Perez. He got a rush. He's able to get past a couple of them before finally getting gobbled up. Gains about 3-4 yards there on the carry. Does Alejandro Perez. Will be 3rd and about 12 for the Bobcats. Still in their own territory. Have yet to see a punt from either team. Hey, let's thank Tri-County Ford, Coberly Realty, Wallace Gas and Oil, and Fellowship Credit Union. Thank you to them for sponsoring the sports broadcast. 5 minutes left here in the second quarter. State 6-man football action. Granada and Sierra Grande. Granada trailing big time, 30-0 on the Prowers Medical Center scoreboard. Hoping for the Bobcats to, get some scores up on the board, get their mental, back and right as good as they can. Got the quarterback Martinez under center here. Man run left. Yeah, quick pass to Freeman Swindell on the left side. He's shifty. He's able to get past Martinez. Martinez, staying on him. Had both his ankles tied up, but Freeman Swindell, great balance to stay up. Fall forward. Gain about 4 yards on the carry, on the pass, but will be fourth and about 8 for the Bobcats at their 38-yard line. Let's also thank Cook Oil Company in Walsh, Tavern 1301, Prowers Medical Center, and Golden Plains Insurance for sponsoring the sports broadcast. 4 minutes and counting left to play here in the second quarter. Granada trailing 30-0. 4th and 8 for them at their 33. They've been going for it like this all game. They're down big time. So I assume, they're going to go for it. They're just going to go for make or break plays more often than not from now on. As 4th down, 8 yards to go with their own 38-yard line for the Granada Bobcats. As they have Freeman Swindell on the right side. Oh, but timeout will be called by head coach Marquez. Clock stopped, 3.5 minutes left to play here in the second quarter. 30-0, Granada trails here in this first round of state football here in Sierra Grande. It'll be their ball. 4th and 8 at their 38-yard line. Timeout called. We'll take one with them. We're back in 30 here on KVAY.
Cook Oil Fuel Services LLC in Walsh has octane fuel and diesel fuel available at the pumps for your convenience. They can also take care of all of your bulk fuel delivery needs for the farm, ranch, or home. Cook Oil Fuel Services in Walsh. Give them a call today at 719-324-5273.
Dee and the staff at Bison Title Company know a thing or two about hard work and dedication. They want to wish the best of luck to all players, coaches, and officials in today's game. Bison Title Company is proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KVAY.
Welcome back, sports fans. As we come out of the Eads Consumer Supply timeout, I believe our first one officially called today. Pryor's Medical Center scoreboard reads 30-0 in favor of the Sierra Grande Panthers. 4th and 8 for Grenada. Pass. Oh, but is deflected off his hands. Thought it could have been called pass interference, but no. Will be turnover on downs on Grenada. So we'll be 1st and 15 for Sierra Grande at the Grenada about 38-yard line. 3.5 minutes left to play here.
It'll be a turnover on down.
So good defense by Sierra Grande as they've kept Grenada, a very strong offensive team. Grenada scoreless. Oh, as it seems like a Sierra Grande player getting the stretcher here, but doesn't seem near as serious as the one earlier for Adam Hayner. As back in action, 1st and 15 for him. As he had a piece of him, as he had triple coverage, he sends it to Nahara running, Gonzalez, but couldn't find him. Incomplete pass, and now 2nd and 15 for Sierra Grande at the Grenada 38-yard line. Hoping for Grenada to, figure out this offense. Even get a pick, that'd be nice. But, it's just tough as Jaden Martinez, their quarterback, strong arm, great accuracy, and also a rushing threat. So Grenada, they got to figure out a game plan here. Still got 3 minutes left to play in the first half. Grenada trails 30-0 against Sierra Grande. Quick pass, they're able to find an open Nahara, but he drops it. He was wide open there. Hit his hands, but drops it. The best receiver dropping it happens every now and again. 3rd and 15 for him at the Grenada 38-yard line. But Grenada, they got to be careful. They trail 30-0. If they give up 10 more points, running clock will start. And it doesn't matter in state football either. Once running clock starts, it doesn't stop. So the Bobcats here, they need good stops and they need some valuable offense, so the game might be over before it even enters the second half. They almost get the sack. They pass there to Mestas. Oh, the player that caught the ball, his knee was actually down, so they avoided the sack, but they still lost yards. So 4th and about 20 for them at their own 36-yard line. Great defense by the Grenada Bobcats. So snap, long snap over the pitcher. Oh, they actually punt. First punt of the game, and looks like it'll be downed by Nahara at the Grenada 5-yard line as Martinez is able to pin him down with the punt. First punt we've seen, but I believe that's the first drive this game by Sierra Grande that they are unsuccessful in scoring. Good work by Grenada defensively there. Able to just really cover them. They're starting to learn more, but, hoping they can get a comeback coming. But, they trail by 30. 2.5 minutes left to play here in the second quarter. A big thank you to McClave State Bank, Eads Consumer Supply, and Ace Tire Service for sponsoring these sports broadcasts. Appreciate all the support. Will be Grenada. 1st and 15 at about their 6-yard line there. 2.5 left to play. And happening right now on our Facebook page is audio only of Walsh at Caliche 6-man football. Thank you very much for tuning in. It looks like it's fumbled again by Grenada. What is it? Oh, no. Once again, another fumble by Grenada in their own territory. They just lose it there. So will be Sierra Grande ball at the Grenada 6-yard line. 1st and goal at the 6. Grenada once again fumbling deep in their own territory. 30-0 Sierra Grande leads. Last time it was like this was just a quick, easy rushing touchdown for Martinez. Sierra Grande will snap, pitch all the way back to Martinez. He's got some blockers. Grenada trying to break through. Oh, but Freeman Swindell falling at first. And, you hear the crowd like, oh, he got him. But no, Freeman Swindell stayed on him. That is the grit you like to see as he gets a sack, able to grab his ankle. Good work by Freeman Swindell. He's done a wonderful job defensively this afternoon. Sacks him for a loss sacks him from the 6 to about the 13, so loss of 7 yards there. Good work by Freeman Swindell as it's 2nd and goal for Sierra Grande at their 13-yard line. Pitch all the way back to Jaden Martinez. This time he's more open. He'll send it up, trying to find Nahara. But incomplete. 3rd and goal at about the 13-yard line. So incomplete pass stops the clock at minute 45 left to play in the first half. Sierra Grande leads 30-0. We got here as Grenada fumbled the ball once again deep in their own territory. As flag on the play on Sierra Grande, we'll send them way back. So 1st and goal at about the Grenada 23-yard line.
The Bobcats will accept the penalty. Remains 2nd down.
As back in action, Sierra Grande has ball. Jaden Martinez, he's scrambling. He's past the line of scrimmage. He breaks through a tackle. He breaks through another one. He breaks through 4 tackles of the Granada Bobcat defense. Jaden Martinez, he's just crafty there. That'll be a 23-yard rushing touchdown for Jaden Martinez. Makes it 36-0 on the Prowers Medical Center scoreboard. 36-0 for Sierra Grande. That one scored, stops the clock at minute 32 left to play here. In the second quarter, they'll go for the 2-point conversion kick, as Nahara has been very good from there today. Snap, set, and kick rocketed through the uprights. 2 more points, 38-0 for Sierra Grande. So Grenada still safe from running clock, but if they let up one more score without scoring, the game will be as good as over by then. Minute and a half left to play in the first half. Grenada trails 38-0 on the Prowers Medical Center scoreboard against the 8 seed and host Sierra Grande. We're back in 30 seconds here on KVAY.
Catch the action with Tri-County Ford in Lamar. Drive away in style and comfort with our unbeatable selection of new and pre-owned cars and trucks. Visit Tri-County Ford today and get ready for the game in a ride that's a winner. Tri-County Ford, where game day excitement meets driving perfection.
Welcome back, sports fans. Thank you for tuning in here on KVAY. Grenada trails 38-0 on the Prowers Medical Center scoreboard, big time against the number 8 seed and host Sierra Grande Panthers. State football action. Hey, be sure to check out our Facebook right now, as Jose has got the call. Audio only. It is audio only for the state broadcast between Walsh, the 10 seed, and number 7 seed Caliche. Will be kickoff once again. They pin him down with the touchback. 1st and 15 for Grenada at the 15-yard line. You know, Jaden Martinez and Nahara have just really been getting the Grenada Bobcats, pin them down. And also, Sierra Grande, they have a lot of players that they can sub in, sub out, as it's mainly, you know, they have a few different, you know, snappers, and they pitch it back. They can really have anybody run the blocks in the back, and then the routes on the side. So it's been very tough for Grenada to handle that. But Grenada offense, it just hasn't been, you know, doing too much for them. Haven't even gotten to the red zone today. Will pitch to number 32, Sebastian Pizarro, though I hope I jinxed it, as, he is grabbed by the jersey there. If he wasn't grabbed by the jersey and dragged down, that would have been a touchdown for the Grenada Bobcats. But good defense, able to grab him. You know, jersey's fine. That's a part of you. As long as you aren't horse collaring him, which he didn't. Grab the bottom of his jersey, just drug him down with him. Will be a tackle. He's tackled out of bounds. We'll stop the clock. Minute 23 left to play in the first half. Grenada, I believe, has a couple timeouts left. Sierra Grande yet to call one. Will be Grenada ball. 1st and 15 at about the Sierra Grande 34-yard line.
1st and 15.
Will be quarterback Angelo Martinez under center. Got 2 running backs behind him. Ooh, got him on the count. Good work by Angelo Martinez, as that looked like an offsides big time on Sierra Grande. And will be good work there, able to get him on the hard count. So 5-yard penalty. 1st and 10 for the Bobcats at the Sierra Grande 27-yard line. 28-yard line. Hey, let's also thank Peacock Funeral Home, Evergreen Electric LLC, and Bison Title Company for sponsoring these sports broadcasts. We'll pitch it all the way back to number 2, Alejandro Perez, as he sends a bomb to Freeman Swindell. Oh, just barely off the hands, incomplete pass. They're starting to do a little bit more, but yeah, they have the dual quarterback threats of Martinez and Perez can both throw passes. The scoreboard reads 38-0 in favor of Sierra Grande here. Minute 14 left to play in the second quarter. Thank you for tuning in here on KVAY. This game, of course, exclusively here on YouTube. Audio only. Appreciate you tuning in. Once again, prayers up to Adam Hayner. Got injured, and ambulance took him off a little while ago. So prayers up to him. But Granada ball here. 2nd and 10 for him on the Sierra Grande 28-yard line. Quarterback under center. Will pitch back to number 32, Sebastian Pizarro. He's running. Will get tackled. They get a piece of his leg. As he'll be tackled short of the first down, but not super short. We'll be about 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4, I think. Yeah, about 3rd down, 3 yards to go at the Sierra Grande 22-yard line. Granada leave this about the deepest they've been all game. Clock is ticking, though. 50 seconds and counting in the first half. Grenada's got to end it here. And Granada actually started with the ball to start off the game. Like I've been saying, running clock is a possibility on today's game. Will pitch to number 32, Sebastian Pizarro, trying to hurdle. He's able to get some more distance, but he's finally taken down. Flag on the play. Thank you to Ace Tire Service for bringing us all of our penalties. As clock is stopped at 24 seconds to play here in the first half. Granada trails 38-0. As this has been tough goings for them. As Jade Martinez is a very tough quarterback for them to handle. You know, Sierra Grande, going 9-1 in the regular season. 8 seed, honestly, kind of a little disrespectful to them. They are a very strong team. Wouldn't be surprised if they got within top 6 there on seeding. But, Grenada, very good as well. Their 3 losses were to Eads, Stratton, and Cheyenne Wells. 3 teams who are all hosting, all in the top 6 there. But yeah, Sierra Grande, just good work by them so far throughout the game, offensively and defensively. But, hoping for the Granada Bobcats to try to mount and come back. Because if they don't score here to close the half, good odds Sierra Grande, if they just score to start off the second half, the game's pretty much good as over. But, I believe in comebacks. I always believe in these stories like this. Will be flags called on Sierra Grande. So will be Granada first down, 1st and 15 for them at the Sierra Grande 17-yard line. They got 24 seconds left to play. I believe a timeout or 2 in the hand of Coach Marquez. They're going to look for, incomplete passes and go out of bounds. As quick pass, able to find number 1, Angelo Martinez, able to juke, get past the defender. That will be a touchdown. Bobcats, 17-yard passing touchdown. Alejandro Perez to Angelo Martinez. I'm a believer in comebacks, at any level as long as, the running clock's not up yet. So touchdown pass, 17-yard touchdown pass with 12 seconds left to play here in the first half. Good work there from Perez to Martinez for a 17-yard touchdown strike. They trail 38-6 on the Prowers Medical Center scoreboard. As the Bobcats looking like they'll be going for the 1-point conversion. Yeah, they don't really have a kicker. He falls. He trips. It does. Number 1, Angelo Martinez. trips, his leg kind of gave way a little bit, and he just drops to his knee and had pressure on him, so is called downed. So no good on the 1-point conversion. So Granada trails 6-38 on the Prowers Medical Center scoreboard. But, Granada, they really needed that 1-point conversion, because if Sierra Grande scores one more touchdown and a 2-point conversion, running clock is up, and the game's pretty much over there. This game, taking a good while for us to get to halftime. Game started at noon. But, there was a big, very big break in the first quarter due to the Bobcat Hayner getting injured. Sad to see injuries like that. Ambulance took him away a little bit ago. Prayers up to him. But Bobcats trail 38-6 now on the Prowers Medical Center scoreboard. Great work by Sebastian Pizarro to get him those runs. And Angelo Martinez, great work there. On the reception, Alejandro Perez. They're finally bringing out the dual quarterback threat, in its entirety. As kicking will be number 2, Perez. Hey, let's also thank Tri-State Body Shop, Arc Valley Vision Care, and Scooters Coffee for sponsoring the sports broadcast. There's the kick. It is high. Will be received in the end zone. So called as touchback. So 1st and 15 for Sierra Grande at the 15-yard line. I wonder if they actually go for anything here. Just about 11 seconds left to play here on the clock here in the first half. 30-6, Sierra Grande up big time. Thank you for tuning in here on our YouTube page, KVAY 105.7. Audio only for this Granada Bobcat game. And hey, if you're interested, Walsh Kalichi happening on our Facebook right now. That one audio only as well. And then on the radio today, Sean Austin will have the call for Kent Denver Lamar 6-man football. Or excuse me, 11-man football state game. Right now we got 6-man. 12 seconds on the clock here. Sierra Grande will go. It seems like they will go for a play. As he's way in the back is Martinez. Oh, he almost got sacked for a safety, but he'll get tackled inbounds. Clock is ticking. As do have another ambulance coming up here. I saw some, there were some Sierra Grande players who got stretchered off as well. Hope everything's all right with them too. As this is the 3rd different ambulance we've seen here today at Sierra Grande High School. But that'll do it for the first half. 38-6 on the Prowers Medical Center scoreboard in favor of the Sierra Grande. Sierra Grande leads this game. Just heard Kim Branson leads 16-8 on Eads. Also believe heard Kalichi was up 22-0 on Walsh. I believe that's what the PA was saying right here. But after one half of play, scoreboard reads 38-6 in favor of the in favor of the Sierra Grande Panthers. Going to take a quick break, then I'm back with the Peacock Funeral Home halftime report.
Playing football with your feet, it's one thing. Playing football with your heart is another. The Granada School District welcomes you to this broadcast of Friday Night Lights on KVAY. Bobcat football, always playing with their feet and heart. Go Bobcats.
Peacock Funeral Home in Lamar appreciates the dedication and hard work that all of the student athletes in southeastern Colorado have put forth to make this season a success. With 4 generations of trust and service, Peacock Funeral Home cares about southeastern Colorado.
Grenade.
Time to bring you the Peacock Funeral Home halftime report. Just like a great coach, Peacock Funeral Home understands that every situation is unique. Whether you're planning or facing a loss, their experienced team, led by Clay and Cassie, will work with you to create a personalized plan honoring your loved one's memory. Visit 209 South 4th Street in Lamar or call 336-2234. Peacock Funeral Home, your trusted partner in times of need. Big thank you to them for bringing us our halftime report. As Sierra Grande, they've just really been torching the Granada Bobcats. That very spread out offense. Got 2 receivers, one on the left side, one on the right side. They got a long snap to the running backs, and the running backs pitch it to the quarterback, so they just become 2 blockers for them. Jaden Martinez, very shifty with his legs, very strong arm. So he either finds Nahara deep in the end zone or he's able to scramble and gain about 10 yards on average on a rushing carry. And Grenada, they started figuring him out better. Freeman Swindell, he's had some sacks on him and has really stopped them. Got some great deflections. He's been great, stopping them. But Grenada, a big thing that happened was they lost Adam Hayner pretty early on in the game. It was 14-0 then. Their center, very good for him defensively and offensively. Big loss for him, and also, prayers out to him. Hope everything's all right. But, Grenada, in that last little bit, finally, really busting out the dual quarterback threat that I know they can be of Perez and Martinez. As Perez able to find Angelo Martinez for a 14-yard passing touchdown, no good on the one-point conversion. Grenada trails 38-6. Sierra Grande will start with the kickoff, start with the ball here in the second half. So a running clock starts if a team's up by 40 or more, and it does not stop after that. It's the same rules in playoff football. So once again, first round of state football, Sierra Grande leads by 32 points. If they score a touchdown and the 2-point conversion like they have been today, they will take a 40-point lead and we'll pretty much have it done and dusted. But I still believe Grenada, they can come back 32 points. They just need to get stops here and just really, try to burn, not let the clock burn. Go out of bounds as much as you can. Because, normally they like those Sebastian Pizarro run-up-and-gut plays for like 4 yards, but that also loses them like 40 seconds. They don't have much time to really lose here. As Grenada trails 38-6, I still believe they have an inkling of a chance here against Sierra Grande. Thank you very much for tuning in here on KVAY, your sports authority, as the Grenada Bobcats traveling here to play the Sierra Grande Panthers in some 6-man football action. Scoreboard reads 38-6 in favor of the Panthers. Once again, since this is these state games, they are audio only here on YouTube right now. Right now, Jose is the call for Walsh at Caliche in 6-man football. So be sure to check that out. As looking at the score currently, Caliche leads that game 26-6 in the second quarter. So be sure to check that out on Facebook if you're interested. Clock is ticking in halftime. It'll be about, I'd say, 13 minutes before you hear me again. So, I'm going to play our ads. Thank you very much to each and every one of our sponsors. Thank you to you, our viewers, for tuning in. I'll be back in about 10 or so minutes. Let everybody else know if they're tuning in. I'll be back in about 10 or so minutes to talk once again because, there's not really much we can do at halftime here. But, big thank you to all our sponsors. Going to play their advertisements. Appreciate you tuning in here on YouTube. Audio only. I'm back in about 10 or so minutes to bring you the second half. Grenada trails 38-6 in the first round of state football.
Granada Stop to Shop is your one stop for all things fuel, lottery, diesel, and groceries. They wish the best of luck to the Granada Bobcats this football season. Go Bobcats from everyone from Granada Stop to Shop.
People's Credit Union, your teammate in financial success, proudly supports Southeastern Colorado's school athletic programs. Whether you're saving for the big game or need a winning loan, come see us at People's Credit Union in Lamar and Springfield, where we work for you. Member NCUA.
It's game day, and greatness doesn't just happen, it's earned. So get out there, play with heart, and make every second count. Because champions aren't born, they're built right here in our hometown. Monty and Kara Crawford are proud to back the Granada Bobcats.
Sports fans looking for handcrafted food and cocktails in a one-of-a-kind setting. Tavern 1301, located inside the beautifully remodeled historic Cow Palace, is your go-to spot in Lamar. Tavern 1301, where flavor meets tradition.
Wallace Gas and Oil at 606 North Main in Lamar believes the road to success comes through hard work, determination, and teamwork. Best of luck to all the student athletes in today's game. Wallace Gas and Oil for all your bulk propane fuel and oil needs. Call 336-7787.
Looking for a reliable source for all your bulk fuel deliveries? Look no further than Cook Oil Company in Walsh. We've got you covered for all your tire needs and the best Can-Am side-by-sides and accessories. Fuel your adventures with us. Call Cook Oil Company today.
Need tools for your next project? A1 Rental and Sales has got you covered. From drills to jackhammers, they've got it all. Rent the tools you need when you need them. A1 Rental and Sales, 719-336-2771 for all your tool rental needs from A to Z.
The historic Cow Palace Inn is charming and comfortable. Enjoy our cozy rooms and friendly service. Sports fans and teams are especially welcome. So come experience the warmth and hospitality of the historic Cow Palace Inn.
The rehab team at Prowers Medical Center shares a commitment to ensure student athletes know what to do to prevent injuries. Prevention starts with warming up muscles, being well rested, and staying hydrated. To learn about body mechanics and how to best avoid injury, call 719-336-6728. Prowers Medical Center, your place for complete, compassionate care.
Score big with McClave State Bank. They offer competitive interest rates and convenient services to help you reach your financial goals. Open an account today and start winning. McClave State Bank, small enough to serve you well. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Listen up, sports fans. Got a dent, scratch, or ding from the game day parking lot? Tri-State Body Shop has you covered. For fast, top-quality repairs at unbeatable prices, trust Tri-State Body Shop to get your ride back in the game. Stop on by Tri-State Body Shop at 204 West Poplar today and score big with unbeatable service.
Scooters Coffee is proud to support high school sports in Southeast Colorado. Scoot into Scooters Coffee and grab your favorite hot or cold drink and a delicious snack before heading to the game. Scooters Coffee, amazing people serving amazing drinks, amazingly fast.
As you gear up and hit the road to cheer your team on, don't forget to give your car some love. Lamar Auto Parts has everything you need to keep your ride running smoothly, from oil changes to batteries. Lamar Auto Parts, your local Napa dealer, wishes the best of luck to both teams.
Evergreen Electric is powering the action from energy-efficient solutions to expert installations. They've got you covered. So next time you're cheering on your favorite team, think of Evergreen Electric. They're lighting up your world 1 watt at a time.
From the first whistle to the last play, our athletes inspire us all. At GM Bank, we're proud to support their hard work and hometown pride. GM Bank, always on the sidelines, supporting our youth and cheering them on.
Attention sports fans and travelers, experience our brand new terminal with quick, easy flights to your favorite destinations at the Garden City Regional Airport. It's time to fly local, fly home, fly Garden City.
Are you a student athlete looking to take your game to the next level? Mr. D Sports has the gear and the expertise to help you succeed. From cleats to compression shirts to protective gear, they've got everything you need to perform your best. Visit Mr. D Sports downtown Lamar today and get ready to dominate.
At Golden Plains Insurance, they understand that hard work, teamwork, and dedication to excellence are necessary elements to building a winning team. They are a proud sponsor of today's broadcast. Golden Plains Insurance, prepared for your future.
From injury recovery to peak performance, Da Vinci Physical Therapy's got you covered. Call Joe McCaleb today at 719-940-1220 or stop by and visit Da Vinci Physical Therapy, located at 201 South 5th Street in Lamar.
Fellowship Credit Union is cheering on all our local athletes this fall, whether it's under the lights on Friday night, on the court, or on the field. Your hard work and dedication inspires us all. Keep playing with heart, teamwork, and passion. Your community is behind you every step of the way. Fellowship Credit Union, where we are stronger together. Member NCUA and equal housing lender.
Cooks Floor and Wall would like to congratulate all of our student athletes for their hard work, persistence, and dedication with their ultimate goal of success in the classroom and in sports. Cooks Floor and Wall, 209 East Olive Street in Lamar, is a proud sponsor of today's sporting event.
Discover the heart of sustainability with Colorado Mills. We're dedicated to connecting farmers and customers through our innovative sunflower products. From heart-healthy oil to premium livestock feed, we ensure nothing goes to waste. Join us in supporting local growers and a healthier planet. Get to know Colorado Mills, where quality meets sustainability. Visit us today and taste the difference.
Kick off your day at Brew Unto Others, where good vibes and great drinks meet. Visit us today and remember, we've got your coffee break covered. Brew Unto Others, where drinks and kindness are always on the menu.
Rancher Supply in Lamar and La Junta appreciates all the hard-working athletes and coaches across Southeast Colorado. If you need a vehicle as hard-working as our student athletes, stop in and get a tough truck at Rancher Supply of Lamar and La Junta. Rancher Supply wishes the best of luck to all student athletes.
Hoffman Insurance Agency is proud to support high school athletics across Southeast Colorado. Producers, don't miss your crop reporting deadlines. For your farm, ranch, and all your crop insurance needs, stop by Hoffman Insurance Agency at 800 South Main Street in Lamar or call 719-336-4011 today.
Feel the excitement of the game with the grip and power of BF Goodrich and Michelin tires. Experience the thrill of action, knowing your tires are up to the challenge. Stop by Ace Tire and save on your next set of BF Goodrich and Michelin tires. Ace Tire, proud to bring you this sports broadcast.
Protect your team, your home, and car with our winning coverage plans at Community Insurance Agency. With 2 locations, 13 South Main Street in Lamar and 1165 Main Street in Springfield. Don't miss out on the best insurance coverage at Community Insurance Agency, an equal opportunity provider.
Don't just wear your eyewear. Make a statement with Arc Valley Vision Care. Sophisticated, funky, classic, and everything in between. Ask about their specialty sports glasses for the athletes in your family. Your clear choice for clear vision in La Junta and Lamar. Arc Valley Vision Care.
Let's talk real estate. If you've been thinking about buying your dream home or selling your existing property, Coberly Realty is here to help. We will serve you with the excellence and integrity you deserve. Visit our website at coberlyrealty.com or call our office at 719-931-3400 to schedule your consultation today.
Car call a timeout, ranch running low on fuel. From tires to tune-ups, feed to fuel, and even propane delivery, Eads Consumer Supply keeps your wheels and your workday rolling. Open early, open Saturdays at 500 East 15th and Eads. Eads Consumer Supply, part of the winning team.
Gear up for the big game with confidence. Cheyenne County Abstract has you covered for all of your property needs. From abstract of title, closing of land, loan, or home sale, we ensure your investment is in good hands. Cheyenne County Abstract, 130 South 1st Street in Cheyenne Wells, where your peace of mind is our priority. Good luck in today's game.
Cook Oil Fuel Services LLC in Walsh has octane fuel and diesel fuel available at the pumps for your convenience. They can also take care of all of your bulk fuel delivery needs for the farm, ranch, or home. Cook Oil Fuel Services in Walsh. Give them a call today at 719-324-5273.
Dee and the staff at Bison Title Company know a thing or two about hard work and dedication. They want to wish the best of luck to all players, coaches, and officials in today's game. Bison Title Company is proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KVAY.
Catch the action with Tri-County Ford in Lamar. Drive away in style and comfort with our unbeatable selection of new and pre-owned cars and trucks. Visit Tri-County Ford today and get ready for the game in a ride that's a winner. Tri-County Ford, where game day excitement meets driving perfection.
Thank you very much for tuning in here on KVAY, your sports authority. We are still in halftime. Still got a couple of minutes here before we get back underway. This is, of course, an audio-only broadcast. Audio-only broadcast between the Granada Bobcats and the Sierra Grande Panthers. 38-6 is the score as we're getting ready for the third quarter. Thank you for tuning in here on KVAY. Other games we're broadcasting on the radio. Sean Austin has the call for Lamar, Kent, Denver. Kent Denver leading that game right now 7-0 in the first quarter. And Jose has the call for Walsh, Caliche. Last I saw, Caliche was leading that game 26-6 in the first quarter. Or excuse me, in the second quarter. Oh, just also got word. McClave up big on Elbert, 32-0. 10 minutes left in the first half. McClave, the 3, hosting the 14 and 8-man football. Thank you for tuning in here on KVAY. Going to take another little break, then I'll be back here to bring you the second half. Grenada, they're down 38-6. But, they still got a chance. I believe in them. Grenada, they are a very gritty team. They just can't give up. Sierra Grande, they lead by 32. If they score a touchdown, they do start the second half with the ball. If they score a touchdown and the 2-point conversion, pretty much over from there because then running clock starts. There's no way to stop it. But if Grenada can get a good stop here and they just keep marching down, good stop, march down, good stop, march down, they got a chance. I believe that they could get it done. Going to take another quick break, then we're back on KVAY.
Playing football with your feet, it's one thing. Playing football with your heart is another. The Grenada School District welcomes you to this broadcast of Friday Night Lights on KVAY. Bobcat football, always playing with your feet and heart. Go Bobcats.
Peacock Funeral Home in Lamar appreciates the dedication and hard work that all of the student athletes in southeastern Colorado have put forth to make this season a success. With 4 generations of trust and service, Peacock Funeral Home cares about southeastern Colorado.
Granada Stop to Shop is your one stop for all things fuel, lottery, diesel, and groceries. They wish the best of luck to the Granada Bobcats this football season. Go Bobcats from everyone from Granada Stop to Shop.
Thank you for tuning in here on KVAY. They just got done with the 15-minute halftime, but they are doing the additional 3 minutes of play. So, players to watch out for Sierra Grande, it's pretty much been Jaden Martinez. He has been their star quarterback, leading them in rushing and passing yards today, as they've also had some very good blocking. In Granada, they've really struggled to figure that out for most of the game, but near the end of that second half, they really got him. Freeman Swindell's done a great job defensively on him. Granada, sadly losing Adam Haynard to injury earlier, getting ambulanced off. And also a couple of players for the Sierra Grande Panthers also ambulanced. Believe I heard concussions. Prayers to them as well, as, just been unlucky. And also, I was talking to some people, it's a cold day. Injuries a little bit more likely to happen. It's about high 40s, but man, the wind is not fun here. Thank you to Arc Valley Vision Care, Lamar and Lahana, though, for my beautiful view here on top of the roof at Sierra Grande. Thank you to the Sierra Grande School District here. They've been real kind to me. Props to them. Appreciate it. But the Granada Bobcats, the 9 seed, at the 8 seed, they trail 38-6. But, Granada, they got a lot of heart, more than almost any team you can think of. But hey, going to take another quick break, then I'll be back to bring you the start of the second half state football action.
People's Credit Union, your teammate in financial success, proudly supports Southeastern Colorado's school athletic programs. Whether you're saving for the big game or need a winning loan, come see us at People's Credit Union in Lamar and Springfield, where we work for you. Member NCUA.
It's game day, and greatness doesn't just happen, it's earned. So get out there, play with heart, and make every second count. Because champions aren't born, they're built right here in our hometown. Monty and Kara Crawford are proud to back the Granada Bobcats.
Sports fans looking for handcrafted food and cocktails in a one-of-a-kind setting. Tavern 1301, located inside the beautifully remodeled historic Cow Palace, is your go-to spot in Lamar. Tavern 1301, where flavor meets tradition.
Wallace Gas and Oil at 606 North Main in Lamar believes the road to success comes through hard work, determination, and teamwork. Best of luck to all the student athletes in today's game. Wallace Gas and Oil for all your bulk propane fuel and oil needs. Call 336-7787.
Welcome back, sports fans. Once again, this is an audio-only broadcast for this state football game. Sierra Grande hosting Granada, the 8 hosts in the 9. They lead this game 38-6 in the Prowers Medical Center scoreboard. Hey, just got word. Running clock, McClave up 40-0. 7 minutes left in the first half against Elbert. So McClave pretty much has punched their ticket to the next round of state. Also just got word halftime, 26-6, Caliche leading Walsh by 20. Last I heard, Kent Denver was up against Lamar 7-0 on the scoreboard there. But right now, 38-6. Granada hoping, they can get some, some stronger runs here. But let's see what happens. Granada will be kicking off their second kickoff of the day. Their first one with 12 seconds left. Oh, they're going for the onside kick, as they like to do that throughout the season. Will be recovered. Sierra Grande able to knock off one runner is Nahara. Nahara, he's running, will be pushed out of bounds, though, by Angelo Martinez at about the Granada 38-yard line. Third quarter underway here. Thank you for tuning in. This audio-only game here on KVAY. Should Granada lose, they are done for the season. Should they win, though, a miracle comeback, that'd be great. They will advance to the second round of state. But will be Sierra Grande ball to start off the second half. Snap, pitch all the way back. Pressure is Sebastian Pizarro. He gets blocked there, and they tackle him, but not before he gains a couple yards. This is Jade Martinez. He's a great quarterback when it comes to scrambling and also good passing. windy one, colder one here in Sierra Grande, about 3.5 hours away here in the southern mountains of Colorado, higher up as well. These Grenada players might be losing their breath a little bit quicker. And considering there's about half as many Grenada players as there are Sierra Grande players, the second half should be even more favored towards the home team Panthers. Will be flags on the play, though. We'll send it back about 10 yards. So we'll be 1st and 25 for Sierra Grande at their 30-yard line. Pitch all the way back. Martinez has got it. Almost sacked. They had a hold of him as he will be sacked. Come on, get him down, get him down. As Freeman Swindell getting a hold of him. Sebastian Pizarro running in and just getting him as Jaden Martinez able to keep his balance, stay up there. But they were 1st and 15 at the 40, but then a penalty. And then a sack makes it, quite a ways away. They're trying to get to the Grenada 25, and they're at their own 25. Second down for them. So 2nd and 30. Snap, pitch all the way back to Martinez. Freeman Swindell able to get a piece of it, and it's picked off by number 2, Alejandro Perez. It's batted by number 8. Great work there by Freeman Swindell, who's put in wonderful work today when it comes to those batted balls and, pressure. Is a quick score there by the Granada Bobcats to start off the third quarter. 8:55 left to play here. Granada makes it 12-38 on the Prowers Medical Center scoreboard. On the pick 6 there. Great work by Freeman Swindell, and then way to be in the area by number 2, Alejandro Perez. Has a pick 6, believe. One of the first ones I've called here, and it was for Grenada. They'll go for the 1-point conversion. They trail 12-38 now. Angelo Martinez once again tripping on the 1-point conversion attempt, and they lose that play. But will it be, touchdown there for Grenada? Great defense there as they've really started dialing in on Martinez there in the back. Way to bat the ball away by Freeman Swindell, and way to be there to pick it up by Alejandro Perez for the pick 6. Grenada trails 12-38 now. We're back in 30 here on KVAY.
Looking for a reliable source for all your bulk fuel deliveries? Look no further than Cook Oil Company in Walsh. We've got you covered for all your tire needs and the best Can-Am side-by-sides and accessories. Fuel your adventures with us. Call Cook Oil Company today.
Need tools for your next project? A1 Rental and Sales has got you covered. From drills to jackhammers, they've got it all. Rent the tools you need when you need them. A1 Rental and Sales, 719-336-2771. For all your tool rental needs from A to Z.
Thank you very much for tuning in. Wonderful pick 6. Good work defensively by Freeman Swindell, and then Alejandro Perez to grab the touchdown. No good on the 1-point conversion attempt once again, but they'll go for the kick. We'll probably try the onside kick. Yeah, Grenadiers are probably going to keep going for it. Will be picked up by Nahara as he's able to get past a couple of tackles, but will be pushed out of bounds at about their 35-yard line. 8:49 left to go here in the second half. Grenada scored just about a minute in. Yeah, they didn't score until the last 12 seconds of game time in that first half. They finally broke their scoreless streak, and then just in 1 minute here in the second half, great interception into the touchdown. So they're free from the running clock worries. They just got to keep marching, keep pushing. Got about 19 minutes left of game clock, and Sierra Grande, they like those passing plays as well. He's getting sacked again. He will spike it down. Let's see, do they call intentional grounding? No, don't believe they will. Yeah, there was somebody in the area who's pretty far out, but no intentional grounding call. We'll stop the clock though. That helps. That favors Grenada. 8:41 here. Sierra Grande, they're going to want to run the clock as much as they can. They want to bleed it as they lead 38-12 against Grenada. But Grenada, they got plenty of heart, hoping for a big comeback from the Bobcats. Hey, big thank you to Grenada Stop to Shop, Monty and Kara Crawford, and the Grenada School District. Thank you to them for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast. Oh, they are switching it up. Quarterback under center here, and now they're going for an actual rushing play, handing it to the running back. As Sierra Grande mixing up it entirely looked a lot more akin to what Grenada's been doing than what Sierra Grande's been doing all game. As quarterback actually under center for the first time this whole game. They normally snap and then pitch it all the way back to the QB. They got a couple blockers for him, but Grenada, they just have been pressuring him too tough. And they're also looking to run clock as net rush. Just cut about 30 seconds off the clock. They want to do that as much as possible. Some big miscues for Grenada today. Losing the ball, they fumbled it twice within their own 10-yard line today. And that really hurt. That resulted in 16 points total. As they run, he's able to break a few tackles. That'll be a first down on the run by Gonzalez. First down for Sierra Grande. As now they're showing some rushing threats. A little bit of a second phase from the Panthers. As it's their ball clock has stopped at 7:52. First down will be Panther ball. First and 15 at the Grenada 29-yard line. Hey, let's also thank Adon Service and Repair by Sergio Segala and My Wholesale Products in Lamar. Thank you to them for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast. First round state matchup between Grenada and Sierra Grande. As it's a cool, windy one here near Fort Garland, about 3.5 hours west of Grenada. Quarterback under center. Hand off to Nahara. He will be stopped, not gaining any yards, so about 2nd and 15 at the Grenada 29-yard line. We're actually calling loss of 1 there. Good work on the defense. But Sierra Grande just bleeding clock here. They lead this game 38-12 on the Prowers Medical Center scoreboard against the Bobcats. Bobcats scoring in the last minute of the second half and scoring in the last minute of the first half, scoring in the first minute of the second half. Took a while for them to get the engines burning, but hoping they can keep it on going. As Sierra Grande, they have ball. Jade Martinez, he's scrambling here. He'll throw it to a wide open Nahara, though, for a 30-yard passing touchdown, his second one of the day. That one, 6:14 left to play here in the third quarter. That'll be Martinez to Nahara for a 30-yard passing touchdown. Makes the score 44-12 in favor of Sierra Grande. They're back to that 32-point lead. 2-point conversion attempt. It is up, and it is good. So they're back to that. So now they lead 46-12. If they score another touchdown before Grenada does, game will be good as over. But hoping for the Bobcats to keep it pushing best they can. 6:14 left to play here in the third quarter. Grenada trails 46-12 on the Prowers Medical Center scoreboard. We're back after a break here on KVAY.
The historic Cow Palace Inn is charming and comfortable. Enjoy our cozy rooms and friendly service. Sports fans and teams are especially welcome. So come experience the warmth and hospitality of the historic Cow Palace Inn.
The rehab team at Prowers Medical Center shares a commitment to ensure student athletes know what to do to prevent injuries. Prevention starts with warming up muscles, being well rested, and staying hydrated. To learn about body mechanics and how to best avoid injury, call 719-336-6728. Prowers Medical Center, your place for complete, compassionate care.
Thank you very much for tuning in here on KVAY, your sports authority here in Sierra Grande, bringing you some state football action, audio only. You're not allowed to record these not allowed to record these playoff football games. As that will be a touchback. 1st and 15 for Grenada at their 15-yard line. So other area, other Southeast Colorado football teams playing today. Got some updates. Kent Denver leads 13-0 against Lamar. 4 left in that fourth quarter. Walsh trailing 26-6 against Caliche after half in that state 6-man football matchup. Right now, 46-12. Sierra Grande leading this one pretty big against Granada. Granada will be their ball 1st and 15 at their 15-yard line. Trying to catch him with the hard count. Quarterback under center will pitch to number 32. Sebastian Bizarro had a decent block. Trying to push through. He will be sent down, though. Gains about 4 or 5 yards there. Does Sebastian Bizarro for the Granada Bobcats. Good work by him there on the rush. But he stays in bounds. Clock is a-ticking. 5:45 and counting left to play here. In the third quarter, Sierra Grande leading this game pretty big against Granada. But the Bobcats, been calling their games for a few years now. They're a team that is always full of heart and spirit, and they're going to go down fine if they go down. So it's 2nd and 10 for the Bobcats on the 5-yard carry. Will pitch to Sebastian Bizarro once again. Trying to get around, and that time they stuff him, but will be flags on the play. Thank you to Ace Tire Service for bringing us all our penalties. Also thank you to Hoffman Insurance Agency, Melinda Kelly, Garden City Regional Airport, Rancher Supply Lamar and Lahana, People's Credit Union of Lamar and Springfield, and Colorado Mills. Thank you to all of our sponsors. Appreciate the support. Appreciate you tuning in here on KVAY. As the Bobcats believe, figuring out what the flag was. Might have been holding on the Bobcats, as it seems like it will be. As the up goes from 2nd and 10 to 2nd and 20 at Grenada's 10-yard line. Plenty of penalties on both sides today, but they've gotten Grenada a few times with those holding calls. On a cold, windy day here in, near Fort Garland, here at Sierra Grande High School, Grenada trails 12-46 on the Prowers Medical Center scoreboard. Will pitch back to number 2, Alejandro Perez. This dual quarterback thing, able to find, trying to find number 8, Freeman Swindell. But it is just barely deflected by Martinez. Swindell almost grabbing a hold of that, awkward bouncy ball. Freeman Swindell, been very impressive this game for Grenada. But now 3rd and 20 for the Bobcats at their own 10-yard line. Let's also thank Cheyenne County Abstract and Cheyenne Wells, Cook Oil Fuel Services in Walsh, the historic Cow Palace Inn, and Lamar Auto Parts. Thank you to all our sponsors, and thank you to you, the viewer, for tuning in today. Yeah, apologies, but this one had to be audio only here on the YouTube. Is Grenada at Sierra Grande, 6-man state football first-round matchup. 4:50 left to go here in the third quarter. 3rd and 20 for Grenada at their own 10-yard line. Will pitch to number 32, Sebastian Pizarro. Got a little bit of open space. He'll gain about 7 yards. But it'll be about 4th and, believe that, 13 for him. Yeah, about 4th and 13 for Grenada at their 17-yard line. So still a very tough get for them. We might see their first punt of the day. They haven't been punting. They've been going for it. It's still, a little too deep in their territory to maybe go for it. But I don't know. They're already trailing big time. They're already trailing by 34 points with 4.5 left to go in the third quarter. They might just go for it. Make this a make-or-break play. Like, if we can't score here, Dreams advance to the next round of state are done anyways. As it seems like, let's see, they will snap to number 1, Angelo Martinez. They're going for it. Come on, Grenada, as he throws a pass. Oh, but it's off the hands of Jesus Perez, trying to find his center. As incomplete, will be 1st and 15 for Sierra Grande at the Grenada 16-yard line. So another turnover on downs. Sierra Grande, just very tough defense for the Granada Bobcats to try to get past. If they score here, running clock will be started up. They score on this next drive because that'll give them a 40-point lead, or at least I believe so. Hey, let's also thank Jan & Shoes and Mr. D Sports, Da Vinci Physical Therapy, and Brew and others. We appreciate each and every one of our sponsors. Quarterback under center. Ooh, no flags. Looked like Grenada might have been offsides there as they handed to Gonzalez to run it up. As he'll get about 5 yards on the carry. Sebastian Pizarro with a good tackle. Excuse me, about 3 yards. 2nd and 12 for him. Hey, be sure, if you're interested, check out Walsh at Caliche. That's on Facebook, audio only. And on the radio, Lamar at Kent, Denver. But thank you for tuning in here on YouTube, exclusively audio only. I'm your broadcaster, Ethan Smith-Sena. The Bobcats trail 12-46 on the Prowers Medical Center scoreboard. 4 minutes and counting in the third quarter. The home team Panthers have got control of the ball in Grenada territory. 2nd and 11 at the Grenada 13-yard line. Sierra Grande has switched to a more traditional formation here. Quarterback under center. As he'll fall all the way back, looking for a pass, trying to find Nahara, and he finds him. That'll be Jaden Martinez to Nahara. 3:37 left to go in the third quarter. Number 4 to number 2 on the 17-yard pass. They're going for the 2-point conversion kick anyways. Nahara been shooting pretty good from there. He was 4 for 5. Looking to make that 5 for 6 here. Snap, set, kick is up. And that one will be good. So we'll be 54-12 in favor of Sierra Grande, and believe running clock will start after the next kickoff, I believe. So we're back in a little bit here on KVAY to bring you some more state football action.
The rehab team at Prowers Medical Center shares a commitment to ensure student athletes know what to do to prevent injuries. Prevention starts with warming up muscles, being well rested, and staying hydrated. To learn about body mechanics and how to best avoid injury, call 719-336-6728. Prowers Medical Center, your place for complete, compassionate care.
Score big with McClave State Bank. They offer competitive interest rates and convenient services to help you reach your financial goals. Open an account today and start winning. McClave State Bank, small enough to serve you well. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Thank you very much for tuning in here on KVAY, your sports authority, 54-12, as Martinez able to find Nahara wide open for a touchdown pass. Nahara with the kick, he's been able to pin down Grenada all day with a touchback, and he does it once again. We'll be 1st and 15 for Grenada at their 15-yard line. You know, I may be wrong. No running clock as of yet. You know, hopefully I'm wrong. I'd love to be wrong right here. I'd like for the Bobcats to, continue having chances here. Thank you to A1 Rental and Sales, GN Bank Lamar Needs, Cooks Floor and Wall, and Community Insurance Agency. Thank you to our sponsors. Last I heard, McClave was up 40-0 at half, running clock against Elbert. Sierra Grande playing against the visiting Grenada team, the 9 playing the 8. But Sierra Grande, a little bit more of an unknown for Grenada. These two have one shared opponent. It is an Eads team that they both lost to about earlier in the season. Angelo Martinez with a long bomb trying to find Freeman Swindell, but it dropped short. Freeman Swindell, he was wide open, but Martinez, he just didn't have enough strength in his arm to send it that deep. Jaden Martinez almost picking it off. But no, clock is stopped. Okay, that is great to know. No running clock as of now. I'm happy I'm wrong about that. Would like for the Bobcats to continue having some chances here. So 3:30 left to play here in the second half, in the third quarter. Grenada now trailing by 42 points on the Prowers Medical Center scoreboard. 54-12 against the home team Sierra Grande Panthers. As Grenada, they got ball. Looking to rush it up is Sebastian Pizarro. That's the play they've been going with a lot of the game. And, it's been working pretty well for him. He's able to gain about 10 yards there on the carry. Will be about 3rd and 5 there. 3 minutes and counting left in the third quarter. Grenada still got chances here. Still about 13 minutes on game clock. Both teams still have 3 timeouts. Let's also thank Tri-County Ford, Coverly Realty, and Wallace Gas and Oil for sponsoring the sports broadcast. Appreciate their support. Grenada ball at their own 25-yard line, 3rd and 5. Quarterback under center. Martinez, no handoff. Oh, but 2 Sierra Grande players running into each other as he passes to number 2. That is Alejandro Perez. He's able to eat a tackle, run into contact, gain about a yard or so there. Not the most beneficial, but, no pick, no fumble. Clock is ticking, though, 2:20 and counting in the third. Grenada about 4th and 4. Or about 4th and 3 at the Grenada 27-yard line. As the Bobcats, probably going to go for it here. 2 minutes and counting. Hey, let's also thank Fellowship Credit Union, Cook Oil Company in Walsh, Tavern 1301, and Prowers Medical Center. Thank you to our sponsors. Grenada really spreading out here. They do have Alejandro Perez. Might be a fake punt here. Yes, will be a fake punt. Alejandro Perez, he will run. He'll get the first down. Good work there. Alejandro Perez able to just run through. The Bobcats create enough of a gap for him to run. He does go out of bounds. Minute 40. That does help that does help Grenada here. 1st and 15 for them at their own 35-yard line. They need to end this quarter, with a touchdown. Oh, clock is back to running. Minute and a half and counting. And they're 0 for 2 on their 1-point conversions. Grenada, they haven't had a solid kicker in a couple of years. As last year it was a Coleman kicking for them. And, this year don't really have anybody kicking for them, so they just go for those 1-point conversion kicks. So quarterback under center will pitch all the way back to number 2, Alejandro Perez, almost sacked. Let's see. He throws. And is it picked? No, it hits the ground first. Will be incomplete, but almost picked off there in coverage by Sierra Grande. We'll stop the clock. 1 minute and 3 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Grenada trails 54-12 on the Prowers Medical Center scoreboard. First down, 15 yards to go for Grenada at their 35-yard line. Just got word in the third quarter, Walsh down 26-12 in their state game. Better than the 26-6 it was earlier. And now Lamar down 20-0 at the start of the second quarter against Kent Denver in state football. But right now, Grenada, Sierra Grande, Grenada ball, 2nd and 15. Oh, wow. Let's see what the refs call, because I like that play. They did it against Sean Wells earlier this year, but the refs called that one off. This time, yeah, they're saying it actually falls incomplete there. Yeah, between the center and Martinez. Center, quick pitch back. Martinez, quick little throw to the center. And then the center, backward laterals back to him. It's a neat play, but no good there. It's a neat play. It helped him get some work done against Cheyenne Wells. It would have, but the refs call it off. This time the pass just called incomplete. 3rd down, 15 yards to go for Grenada at their 35-yard line. 54-12 is the score. With the ball, he hands it up to a running Sebastian Pizarro. He's tackled. Gains about a couple yards there. 45 and counting here in the third quarter. Big thank yous to Golden Plains Insurance, McClave State Bank, and Eats Consumer Supply. Thank you to our sponsors. And thank you to you, the viewer, for tuning in. Apologies, couldn't bring you the visual, the video stream in here for this game, but happy to at least bring you the audio. Grenada at Sierra Grande state football action, first round matchup. Grenada 6-3 heading into this one. Sierra Grande 9-1. Sierra Grande started with a loss to Eads in a shootout, 84-54, and since then have just been, very rock steady and solid. So 5 seconds counting. Will Grenada go for one last play in the quarter? Quarterback under center, and they will. As he throws, looking for Freeman Swindell, goes out of bounds. Incomplete pass. On 4th and 12 will be a turnover on downs for Grenada to start off the fourth and final quarter. Grenada trails 54-12 on the Prowers Medical Center scoreboard as we're heading into the fourth quarter. We're going to take a break, and then we're back here on KVAY.
Listen up, sports fans. Got a dent, scratch, or ding from the game day parking lot? Tri-State Body Shop has you covered. For fast, top-quality repairs at unbeatable prices, trust Tri-State Body Shop to get your ride back in the game. Stop on by Tri-State Body Shop at 204 West Poplar today and score big with unbeatable service.
Scooters Coffee is proud to support high school sports in Southeast Colorado. Scoot into Scooters Coffee and grab your favorite hot or cold drink and a delicious snack before heading to the game. Scooters Coffee, amazing people serving amazing drinks, amazingly fast.
As you gear up and hit the road to cheer your team on, don't forget to give your car some love. Lamar Auto Parts has everything you need to keep your ride running smoothly, from oil changes to batteries. Lamar Auto Parts, your local Napa dealer, wishes the best of luck to both teams.
Evergreen Electric is powering the action from energy-efficient solutions to expert installations. They've got you covered. So next time you're cheering on your favorite team, think of Evergreen Electric. They're lighting up your world 1 watt at a time.
From the first.
Thank you very much for tuning in here on KVAY, your sports authority, audio-only broadcast of this state football matchup. To end the third quarter, Grenada went for on 4th and 12 at their 37-yard line. Were unsuccessful, so turnover on downs to Sierra Grande. Sierra Grande up by 42 points. Thought, normally a running clock is started by now. Might be different in playoffs. Might be a different number than up by 40. They're only up by 42 as Jaden Martinez are rushing it. Oh, wide open. He's wide open as the Bobcats, he had a wide open lane for a 37-yard touchdown. I don't know how, I know how the Sierra Grande, they had everybody spread out. Grenada plays like a man defense. Everybody had their man covered, but Jaden Martinez able to break free and see, just a wide open lane down that right sideline. So to start the fourth quarter off is a Sierra Grande touchdown, and now the clock is ticking. Believe that started her up running clock. 60-12, Sierra Grande leads. Now 2-point conversion kick incoming, as that one was a 37-yard rushing touchdown by Jaden Martinez. Been a part of every single touchdown for him today. Snap, set, kick, Nahara, and it's good. And it's good once again for him. 62-12, 50-point lead for Sierra Grande. We have running clock from here on out. Going to take a break, and then we're back on KVAY.
From the first whistle to the last play, our athletes inspire us all. At GM Bank, we're proud to support their hard work and hometown pride. GM Bank, always on the sidelines, supporting our youth and cheering them on.
Attention sports fans and travelers, experience our brand new terminal with quick, easy flights to your favorite destinations at the Garden City Regional Airport. It's time to fly local, fly home, fly Garden City.
Welcome back, sports fans. Thank you for tuning in to KVAY, your sports authority, audio-only broadcast of this Grenada Sierra Grande six-man football game. Bobcats and Panthers playing here. We do have running clock, though, since the Panthers do lead this one, 62-12 against Grenada. They will kick off and will be a touchback. Nahara has got a leg on him. So a touchback for Grenada. 1st and 15 for the Bobcats at their 15-yard line. With clock ticking like this, not even timeouts stop the running clock. So, no way Grenada can score 50 points here, as it'll just take too long. Even if Sierra Grande just let them, it just takes too long to get everybody reset back again. It takes time for like the 2-point conversion kick, the 1-point conversion there. So 7:40 and counting here in game time. Grenada trails by 50, looking for maybe a consolation touchdown. Hey, big thank you to Grenada Stop the Shop, Monty and Kara Crawford, the Grenada School District, Adon Service and Repair by Sergio Segala, and My Wholesale Products in Lamar. Thank you to them for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast. with the ball, number 1. Martinez able to find number 32, Pizarro, as he's tackled there. Gains about 4 yards on the pass. Clock's ticking, 7 minutes and counting here. But yeah, currently the Granada Bobcats down 62-12 on the Prowers Medical Center scoreboard. As the Sierra Grande Panthers, 8 touchdowns on the day. 8 touchdowns, 7 for 8 on those 2-point conversion kicks. You know, they got a very strong kicker in Nahara, and Martinez just a dual threat as a quarterback, has just made it very tough for Grenada. But man, they have, you know, put everything on the line today, have had some great performances all around, but we still got some time left. You know, Grenada unable to win. As he'll throw a pass to Freeman Swindell, but it is picked off by Jaden Martinez there. Okay, I don't know if I quite like that by Martinez. As, you know, picked it off, was covering Freeman Swindell, you know, kind of getting up in Swindell's face. Swindell, you know, offering the hand there, you know, shake his hand there, you know, sportsmanship, or at least that's what I'm seeing. You know, I could be reading the situation wrong, but looked like, you know, he got the pick, and Freeman Swindell, you know, tried to give him props, and he just kind of back and just ignored him. Don't quite like that. But good defense by Sierra Grande nonetheless. 5:45 and counting left to play here in game time. They lead this game 62-12 as running clock is up here for the rest of game. Big thank yous to Ace Tire Service, Peacock Funeral Home, and Evergreen Electric LLC. Thank you to our sponsors. As quick handoff there, as he'll gain about 7 yards on the carry. Grenada able to pile up on him and tackle, though. Last I heard, on the radio, we have the call for Kent Denver Lamar football. Lamar currently trailing that one 20-0 last I saw. And then in the third quarter, Walsh trailing 12-26 against Caliche, the 10 playing the 7. But here the 9 playing the 8, Grenada trailing by 50. Sierra Grande has got ball. Will be a second and about 9 for him at the Grenada 33-yard line. Will pitch to their number 24. Haven't seen too much of him as he will run it. Will number 24 Mestis. As Sierra Grande, you know, it's been a one-man show today, and because that's really all they've needed. Jaden Martinez, great scrambles there, and then good passing to Nahara throughout. You know, it's just that 1-2 punch that just really got Grenada. As, you know, you know, they haven't really had traditional running backs, but now they're actually into, like, actual, you know, formations. We'll see a lot more often I formation. Pitch back, quick little run. Will be tackled for a loss, it seems, by Angelo Martinez. So, tackle of a loss. 4 minutes and counting left to go in game time. Oh, they're saying no loss. So, 4th down. 4th and about 5 to go for Sierra Grande at Grenada's 28-yard line. Hopefully for the Bobcats to get a stop and, you know, hopefully get another consolation touchdown there. Hey, let's thank Bison Title Company, Tri-State Body Shop, Arc Valley Vision Care, and Scooters Coffee. Thank you to our sponsors. Appreciate the support. Other games happening today. You know, I know Eads and Sean Wells, you know, got their games. Last I heard, I think Eads was losing to Kim Branson, though, as they are trying to get for the first down, but I don't believe they get there in time. Will be in favor. Will be turnover on downs on Sierra Grande. Grenada will pick it up 1st and 15 for the Bobcats at their own 25-yard line. 3 minutes and counting left to go in game time. Cold, windy day here in Sierra Grande. Seems like the Panthers are going to come away with the win. Bobcats, though, you know, looking for at least one last run at a solid score. Clock is ticking, running clock. We'll pitch to him. Oh, he's going. He's breaking free. And that'll be A touchdown there for the Granada Bobcats. That'll be a rushing touchdown from about the 25-yard line. So that'll be a 55-yard rushing touchdown by, I believe, Christian Cacique. Cacique there with the rushing touchdown. With the 55-yarder there. What is that about Grenada's 25-yard line? So good work there. Clock still running, though. Minute 45 and counting. They make it 18-62 on the Prowers Medical Center scoreboard. And Grenada. Cacique going up, getting tackled there. Ball comes loose for a second and will be Grenada ball. Thank you very much for tuning in here on KVAY. Just a minute in, counting left to play. Grenada ball. A little confused on what happened there. I believe they scored a touchdown, but they went right back. But they must not have. But they do have the scoreboard as reading 18. Pass touchdown to Freeman Swindell, though. That one is good. Okay, Cacique had stepped out of bounds earlier on the rushing touchdown attempt, but will be a passing touchdown to Freeman Swindell to make it 18-0 for the Granada Bobcats. I was confused because they changed the scoreboard, huh? But Granada going for the 1-point conversion attempt here. Good work by Freeman Swindell on the passing touchdown, on the receiving touchdown. We'll pitch to number 32, Sebastian Pizarro through contact. Looks like he got the one. As he'll get it there. Final score is 62-19. The Granada Bobcats fall to the Sierra Grande Panthers. Granada done for the season. We're going to take a quick little break, then we're back with the post-game show.
Are you a student athlete looking to take your game to the next level? Mr. D Sports has the gear and the expertise to help you succeed. From cleats to compression shirts to protective gear, they've got everything you need to perform your best. Visit Mr. D Sports downtown Lamar today and get ready to dominate.
At Golden Plains Insurance, they understand that hard work, teamwork, and dedication to excellence are necessary elements to building a winning team. They are a proud sponsor of today's broadcast. Golden Plains Insurance, prepared for your future.
From injury recovery to peak performance, Da Vinci Physical Therapy's got you covered. Call Joe McCaleb today at 719-940-1220 or stop by and visit Da Vinci Physical Therapy, located at 201 South 5th Street in Lamar.
Thank you very much for tuning into KVAY this afternoon. This is the post-game show presented by McClave State Bank. How important is convenience? Well, what if you didn't have to drive to the bank and wait in line at the drive-thru? McClave State Bank now offering convenient mobile banking and mobile deposit. They offer fast, efficient service and a friendly staff that can handle all your banking needs. You'll save time with the convenience and ease of their online banking. And for even more convenience, stop by in Lamar at 309 East Olive Street. McClave State Bank, small enough to serve you well. Member FDIC. Big thank you to them for bringing us our post-game show. Final score, Granada loses 62-19 on the Prowers Medical Center scoreboard. Took a while for them to finally get something going. By the time they got something up, they were down 38-6. You know, also a big thing that affected them was that early injury to Adam Hayner, their starting center, great for him offensively and defensively. You know, got injured, got ambulance off. You know, prayers up to him. And yeah, Grenada, they just couldn't quite handle Sierra Grande. Sierra Grande, very, very strong team, led by their senior quarterback, Jaden Martinez, who, I think all 8 of their touchdowns he was a part of, which is just incredible, ridiculous. Granted, they started getting him near the end, though. They started to force him towards more, regular plays. Freeman Swindell, great on defense today for him. Time to bring you the MVP presented by Golden Plains Insurance. Golden Plains Insurance in Lamar, Springfield, Walsh, and Rocky Ford brings a lifetime of experience to the table when they discuss your farm and ranch insurance needs. They're committed to you, not some corporation, so they have the freedom and authority to create the perfect policy custom designed for your operation. Independent and homegrown just like you, Golden Plains Insurance prepared for your future. So for the Granada Bobcats, of course, going to give it to the whole team. Props to them for making it here to the state tournament. Good work by them. Prayers to Adam Hayner. Looking at the seniors, Granada will be losing. Was just one senior on the whole team, and that was Adam Hayner. That's a terrible way to end your high school football career. But, prayers up to him. Granada, they're all juniors and sophomores. So they're all coming back next year, hopefully back and better than ever. While Sierra Grande, was looking like this is one of their last years as a lot of their team, all their star players are seniors. So Sierra Grande wins this one, 62-19. Golden Plains Insurance MVP goes to Granada, though. Everybody playing great. Ansel Martinez and Alejandro Perez, playing that dual quarterbacks, spots. Great work by them. Christian Kasike coming in off the bench late in the game, getting some good yardage there. Freeman Swindell, had a couple of receptions, had a receiving touchdown. But, he was a real standout on defense today. Got a deflection that turned into an Alejandro Perez pick six. Wyatt Pete did pretty good today defensively as well. Sebastian Pizarro, man, he is just incredible when it comes to playing the running back for him. Props to the entire Granada team and, the staff. Head coach Tragan Marquez, assistant coaches Tina Marquez and Tanner Grasmick. Congrats to the Granada Bobcats for making it here to the state tournament. Sadly, fall in the first round to Sierra Grande, 62-19 on the Prowers Medical Center scoreboard. That'll do it for the broadcast. I was your broadcaster, Ethan Smith-Senna. Appreciate you tuning in. Couple things to tell you. Big thank you to Granada Stop to Shop, Monty and Kara Crawford, the Granada School District, and Adon Service and Repair by Sergio Segala, along with My Wholesale Products in Lamar. Thank you to all of them for sponsoring this specific sports broadcast as Granada loses in the first round of state football. If you're interested in other football broadcasts on the radio, we have got Lamar playing Kent Denver on 105.7 FM and Walsh at Caliche on the Facebook audio exclusive similar to this. So be sure to check those out if interested. That'll do it for the broadcast. Appreciate you tuning in this Saturday afternoon. Sadly, Granada falls to Sierra Grande, hoping for better luck next year. Thank you for tuning in here on KVAY, your sports authority.